Cool, so we're live.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm hoping the mic works.
Yeah, hopefully the mic, picks us up over the TV. We'll actually keep it on low for you guys, but yeah, man. So, what are your thoughts on Dwight Howard?
Yo, well, I am upset that the Nets are buying him out.
Yeah,
I'll say that much, but
I am too, man. It's just like I feel like with Brooklyn's situation, they needed somebody to, like you said, to kind of come in and
sell tickets.
Yeah. And even if he's like overpaid, he's still good for like 10 and 12.
More so, I think. You know what
or
I mean?
At least 12 and 12 points.
Exactly, yeah.
Cool. So we got some guys in the chat.
What's going on, everyone?
Let's see. Costas, what's up, man? Lucine Records, can you show the TV? No, man, we actually can't do that. I don't know. It's like YouTube policy. But basically what we're going to be doing is just, commenting on all the picks, talking about which teams pick what players, giving our thoughts on overall just how we like the pick and
just overall, instant reaction, man.
Yeah, instant reaction. So,
and then throw in your questions as well too. We just want to talk basketball.
Yeah. So Life Answer says LeBron to the Rockets.
I don't know. I mean, the West to me still seems like I know all signs are pointing to it, but I can't imagine him playing in the West, truthfully.
Yeah, it's just such a more difficult road to the NBA Finals. It's just like you got the Spurs, you got the Warriors, you got just there's so much team. Yeah, even the bottom teams, like teams that didn't make the playoffs, are still pretty decent. You know, like teams like Denver and stuff like that, and Portland, New Orleans.
I think everyone is forgetting, they can make it work with trades, but that's the thing. You got to make it. We'll see tonight, honestly. If Ryan Anderson gets moved, Eric Gordon gets moved, then You know what I mean? That's a huge indicator.
Exactly.
So,
Let's see. What up, Steve-O? Aaron says, nice jersey.
Oh, appreciate it. Steve Francis, actually, not Amari.
Up the volume so we could hear. Let's see. Flip this up. Can you guys hear us better now? We're actually going to be – here, let me turn this on real quick, the sound of the TV.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us over the TV? Yeah, everybody's asking if
Mamba number one.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately we can't show the actual TV because of like YouTube restrictions and stuff. But basically, like I was saying before, we're just gonna be commenting on every draft pick, giving our thoughts on the pick, and really just how we like the pick and how we like the team fit, from a coaching standpoint, from a depth standpoint, all that stuff. I mean, he's more of the basketball guy than I am, so I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I've watched hours of tape on these guys. But yeah, I think the draft starts up, and I mean, it says it's 7:00, but you know how these things go.
7:30, something like that. But
what up, Javon? Aaron says Nets suck.
They do.
I know.
What would you do if you got drafted?
Yeah, Amir says, what would you do if you got drafted?
The first thing I do? Or just in general?
I don't know.
I'd put in that work, that's for sure. Like,
it'd be crazy, though, man, because it's like...
No, I don't think Leandro Ball is going to get drafted. Nah. Dwight to Golden State. Yo, maybe. Zaza's free agent.
Yeah, Dwight to Golden State.
That's a good
one. That's a great call.
Wow. Because he's like, Dwight likes to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, he's a happy dude.
Yeah.
I could see it. Back in California. All right.
I also feel like he's athletic to run the floor, like back and forth.
Yeah. Bulls, Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, I agree with that. I think all signs are pointing to that one from what I've been reading today.
Aiden to the Sun, says Matt.
Number one, yeah.
I still would go with Luka, but
yeah, me too. But I mean, it just all signs are pointing to it. That backcourt would be sick, man.
Yeah, just Devin Booker and Doncic. That's just like that's unbelievable.
Yeah, what's cool is like there's not really like like in Houston, there's they got the point guard and Chris Paul and the shooting guard and actually he's combo.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. They'd both be combo. They'd be able to play off each other.
Yeah, it's just I just feel like in today's game, not taking anything away from the center position or Ayton or what the Suns really do tonight.
Yeah,
but I just feel like the backcourt of Booker, who's your franchise star player
right now,
and Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty damn good, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably like what, a top 5 top
backcourt wise. Yeah,
top,
I mean,
yeah.
And that's what's so curious to me is why they don't want to do it for the simple fact, like, aren't they in the same division with the Warriors? You know what I mean? And they can see what they're doing, and obviously we've seen what Portland does, like that. You know, with Washington.
Yeah.
And that's neat.
So let's see.
Wow, I like Russell. And I like.
Stevo says LiAngelo is going to get drafted. I don't know. I hope he does. I think it's going to be interesting to see if he doesn't go to like a team like if he doesn't go to the Lakers.
That's the only team I see drafting him.
Yeah, I know he also worked out for Golden State as well, but like I just feel like I kind of want him to go to like the Pistons or like another team to just see like LeVar's reaction and like how everything's going to work. Yeah,
he needs time to develop though. He's still not ready. Like if at most I think he's a two-way player. You know, with the G League, like that's at most, and even then I don't see him playing in a game this year.
Yeah. So if you guys, we got 37 people in the chat right now. 5 minutes in, I want to thank every single person in the chat right now for tuning in and hanging out.
Thank you.
But the draft actually hasn't started yet. I don't know why. Let's see. It's 7:03. Said the draft should kick off at around 7.
Oh, so somebody asked what I think the Knicks should do, and honestly, I've been seeing a lot of chatter that we're gonna take Kevin Knox, and I'm not with that. I would love to see Miles Bridges. I mean, I don't in the first couple steps of the draft, the draft process, I thought we were gonna be able to get Michael Porter Jr. Obviously he's not falling anymore. I think Miles Bridges would be nice. I think he'd play off. He's like Draymond in all honesty. I think he'd play off Porzingis when he comes back real well.
Kevin Knox is one of those guys where I actually don't know how he plays at all. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of probably like the top 13, top 14 guys. I mean, I know your knowledge of it is like it's a lot more deeper with it, with guys even in the second round. But Kevin Knox is a dude where I haven't watched him play at all. But real quick, can you guys hear us okay? I know we got the TV going here and the mic is actually down here. So just let us know if if you guys can hear us okay. If you want us to turn it up or turn it down.
Stevo says, yeah, good looks, brother.
Thanks, bro.
DeMar DeRozan and what? And what?
Matt says, what about Bagley? I'm assuming you're talking about to the Suns?
Nah, I love Bagley, but I think the whole Arizona thing plays out real well in Ayton's favor. Bagley could go down being better, though. I mean, he was the number one going into
Let me ask you this real quick.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the safest player in the draft? The safest. So, like,
safest Bagley. Bagley, like, if you're the Suns and you just, like, don't want to mess up at all.
The least amount of bust potential. It's Bagley from Duke?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd say so.
So, given in recent years,
just because he's been in America, I'd like to say Doncic, but
given the recent history of the Sacramento Kings draft, don't you feel like it's kind of essential to land? I mean, obviously it's essential.
Yeah, essential
to pick good players, but you want to get a safe guy at spot number 2.
Mm-hmm. I think the reason they're also not going with him is, yes, that is actually a really good point. I never even thought about that. But the fact that Doncic, about a month ago came out and said he didn't want to play for like teams like the Kings and the Hawks that just aren't really that good, on a consistent basis. So
yeah,
you never want to hear. And the Grizzlies as well was another team he said. So you never really want to hear that.
It's just tough because it's like, looking at Bagley and looking at the Sacramento Kings, I like the Kings roster. I feel like they have a lot of young talent. De'Aaron Fox, obviously, Justin Jackson, Frank Mason, right? The backup point guard.
He actually did real well this year.
And then they got Giles too.
Well, yeah, but he didn't play. He's going to be a rookie this year.
Okay. Willie Cauley-Stein is still young. So I like the direction where the Kings are going.
Well, if they take Bagley, I think they're trading Cauley-Stein because or Giles, one of them. One of them's gone.
I think I'd probably trade Giles then. Because
just because you know what Willie Cauley-Stein is.
Yeah, even if the guy turns out to be a beast, you can't just give away Cauley-Stein and just say, let's just bet the franchise on a guy that's consistently hurt.
Yeah. I do agree. Hawks do need a point guard. And now, guys, unfortunately, we cannot show the draft. I don't know why. It's just something with YouTube.
Yeah, it's like YouTube's rules.
Stevo says Really, Alexander's the most underrated in the draft. He's getting a lot of love lately. I don't know if you guys realize that, but he was projected like 15th at first, and then the combine, they go nuts over the like in football, dude. You know, they go nuts over the combine, man. It's crazy.
The black Phoenix jerseys are pretty sweet.
They are. All of Phoenix jerseys are fresh.
Yeah. Does any other sports team wear purple and orange? I don't think any other team does. Any other, yeah.
I don't think so.
Clemson, I know, but that's college.
Yeah. Clemson rocks it though.
Yeah. Let's see who we got.
Leandro goes number one.
Clemson Jacobs in the building. What's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Matt says, who do we think is going to pick Trey?
Trey Young?
Yeah, Trey Young.
I'm gonna say Orlando. I was thinking the Hawks, but 3 is just so high. 3's high, 6 is okay.
I think I'm gonna go with. I don't know. I want to like predict some like crazy thing like, oh, the Hawks are gonna trade down and pick them, but realistically, I'm gonna go with the Magic at 6 or the Cavs.
Cavs at 8, okay. Yeah.
Who's picking 7 again?
Bulls right now. Bulls. I think they're trading up though. I
could see the Bulls. I mean, I actually just read read some dude's comment in here. Let's see. He said that Michael Porter, he thought that he was going to the Bulls. Michael Porter.
I could see it. I mean, I know they love him. That's he's their number 1 on their board.
So that works out perfectly for Chi-Town.
Yeah, but truthfully, man, I think they might have to trade up for him.
Like, who would take him in front of?
Well, I think maybe like a trade with the Grizzlies at 4. But it's possible.
But who would take him before?
I don't know if it's
Chicago?
that they'll really take him, but like in NFL when they just call your bluff.
Yeah, like Trubisky.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because it's like Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah.
They killed the draft last year, getting Markkanen at 7.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, they killed the draft before that because they traded for Chris Dunn this year. So It's like, plus they got Denzel. But I like that one. Where do you think Grayson Allen's going? I would like to see him go to the Jazz, honestly.
It'd be a good fit.
Yeah, it would be.
I'm going to say Brooklyn.
And plus Quentin Snyder played at Duke too. Coach K, he's a Coach K guy too. Trust the process, facts. They're going to own the Atlantic for.
Humpty Hump 43 says, please shout out my baby daughter, Olivia. We're both watching you. Shout out to Olivia.
Out, baby.
Thanks for tuning in. And,
how old is she, man?
And hanging out.
And PJ, he's like Adam Morrison. Don't do that to my dog. Don't do that.
Who's Adam Morrison?
From like years ago with the Bobcats, the white guy from Gonzaga.
Oh, yeah, I do remember him. Yeah.
Where do I think Lonnie Walker goes? Yo, he's my Donovan Mitchell this year. That's my sleeper.
Clippers.
I love it. Yeah, I could see that. 12-13. If they keep their pick, man. Oh, my God. I still think Kawhi should go with the Clippers. What a trade. Like, the Spurs would be fleecing them. 12-13, Bradley and Tobias.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But then again, I feel like Detroit needed they need a face of the franchise.
Detroit. Oh, yeah. No. I'm talking about that's what the Clippers would.
Okay.
Yeah, for the Spurs. Where's Paul George signing? I don't know.
Probably the Lakers. Like, it sounds so cliche, and like I hate to give that answer to you guys, because sometimes I like to kind of go out on a limb and try to predict like crazy things to happen. But Paul George, like it sounds so cliche, but I'm gonna say the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to work out with him and Russ. I do.
I don't really like Paul George too much. Like,
I do.
I don't know.
I like his work ethic.
I just feel like he's like mentally weak in the playoffs.
Oh, that's a good
against
one.
LeBron.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. That was a really good Heat team. It's not NBA talk, but yes, we did see Baker Mayfield give Colin Cowherd the business.
That was hilarious. Let's see. Clemson Jacob said he just subbed to the channel.
Oh, so appreciate it, man. Love it. I just want to give a huge thanks to my boy Jet Central, man, for showing me all the love and showing me the ropes one last time, man. Appreciate it, homie.
Yeah, dude, no problem. I also want to start talking about basketball.
Old.
I want to start talking about basketball more too, but I don't necessarily want to do it on like my Jet Central channel.
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe doing another channel or a separate podcast. So let me know down in the comment section if you think I'm good enough or up to your guys' standards to talk about some basketball.
I mean, it's all sports, man. It's all relative, you know.
Did the Nuggets change their logo?
They did, and they got new jerseys this year. It happened about a week or two ago.
They changed it to red and yellow?
Well, I mean, it's still going to be but they threw in red. Yeah. Kind of looks like the Pelicans a little bit, right?
Did they used to wear red before Melo?
Oh, with like Alex English? Yeah, red was in it a little bit. They had like white jerseys. What do you mean when the logo was like right here, like the mountaintop or whatever?
No. There was a point in time where their logos, I believe, were black, red, and yellow. And
Nuggets? No, not that I know of.
Did the Nuggets have red?
Yeah,
red in their
real.
uniforms? Let us know. Josh says, "Thanks for giving us a little live stream." He subscribed, dude. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
man.
Appreciate it. No problem. I like that. Yo, I agree, honestly, man. I think Colin Sexton is he's going to end up being he's going to be like Fox, man, I think.
Colin Sexton?
Yeah, I think him and De'Aaron Fox have a similar type of games. Nuggets had blue and yellow.
Evan says, "Are you going to show ESPN's coverage of the draft?" No, we can't actually show the TV. It's like it's a rule that YouTube has. It's like some restrictions. So we're basically, there's 41 people in the chat right now.
Wow. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And so basically what we're going to be doing is just talking about the picks and announcing the picks and just giving our thoughts on how we like it, the team fit. I mean, you know more about the offensive and defensive systems of the NBA. I don't really know too much about that. I'm just kind of a fan of the sport. But we'll just be hanging out and talking basketball with you guys and answering some questions.
Yeah. I actually got a question for you. So where do you think Dwight ends up? I'm just thinking about it again, how the guy that won, I forget who it was, but whoever said he was going to the Warriors. That
was a great call.
Yeah, it's sticking in my head right now.
Dwight Howard at Golden State would be absolutely fantastic.
Do you think he's man enough to take a minimum, or do you think he even commands more than the minimum at this point? Do you think – because, he's Dwight. I feel like teams are going to try and play him. You know what I mean? Try him a little bit.
Man, it's so tough.
That is
because I'm trying to think of teams on the fly that, need a center or that can, use an upgrade. But Dwight –
Washington?
Washington could be cool. If the Pelicans lose out on Cousins, maybe.
Yeah, I would love to see Boogie go to Washington.
I honestly thought that the Nets would have liked him, because he would have been pretty much the best player, arguably with D'Lo, and he would have put up good numbers. He would have been in New York and stuff like that. But supposedly they're talking about buying out the contract. I don't know what the number is going to be, but
I'd imagine he'd at least want half, so at least 12 mil. Imagine, oh my gosh.
Clemson said you should make the basketball channel, name it Net Central.
You'd have to change it in a year, though. You switch your favorite team every year.
Ride with Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't know how long until it starts. I mean, it said 7, but it says 14 minutes.
13 minutes, man.
So
they stay doing this where they're it's going to start at 7. It's already 7:15.
So it'll be 7:30. I kind of figured, but yeah, I mean it's good to be starting early anyway. Though we can answer some questions, talk some basketball before we get all wrapped up into it. Do I think Kostas is going to get drafted? I do. He had a really solid draft combine. Yeah, he did good on the 5-on-5 scrimmages I was watching. So I think he'll be a second rounder, kind of like the Knicks actually a couple years took Thanasis and Clay Anthony early, and they both didn't work out. Clay Anthony got shot though. I mean, he's still alive, but not his fault. That's why he didn't work out. I know, right? Yo, doesn't Luka just look he looks like Dragic, first of all, but he looks like
prime time, dude. He looks like he's the real deal, face of the franchise guy. He's 6'8", man. That's huge.
Wow, I thought he was 6'6". That is big. That's small forward size, man.
You want to know what's funny is I was actually watching this mock draft thing that they had on last night, and I think they must have screwed up the bottom. Like, you know how they have the player up and they give like some info about him on the bottom, like, oh, Luka Doncic from this and there, but they had his weight at 288.
No way.
That's 6'8", 288. That's
LeBron. That's bigger than LeBron right now. Yeah, they messed it up then. You sure it wasn't the right guy? Real quick, hey, Thomas Rivers, we see you first draft. Enjoy it, man. It's a ride. If you got any questions, let us know, dude.
Amir says, imagine LeVar Ball coaching the Lakers. What do you think?
What do I think? No, I like Luke. I don't even want to think about it.
I like LeVar Ball. I don't know if he'll coach the Lakers, but
I think LeVar is funny, especially since he's calmed down. It was getting annoying for a little bit. But
damn, they have Doncic rated as the 4th rated player. I thought this guy was like. I think he's my. He's my favorite player. He's my favorite player.
Yeah, he is my.
Sean M says it's 1 a.m. there. He's staying up for it. I don't know. He didn't say it, but he's.
Let us know where that is, Sean, and we appreciate it, man.
That's crazy, man. That's like,
Spike Lee.
You know you're a real fan. If you're staying up to 1 a.m. to do this, like.
We love it. You think Ayton and Booker next Shaq and Kobe? Dude, maybe, man. Because people forget, Shaq in Orlando was running the floor. He didn't have a 3, so it could even possibly be better than Shaq and Kobe. We'll see. I like that one. We see you, Matt. South Africa. Wow.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, appreciate you subscribing too. Yeah. I bet Embiid is like that's their Jordan over there in Africa and stuff like that.
Let's see. Here's a question. What are our opinions on Doncic?
My opinions on him, my expectations for him, they keep going up every week, I feel like. I remember when I first started hearing about this kid, they were calling him the next like Manu Ginobili, so I started looking him up, and I think he's gonna be better than that. I don't know how to. I honestly see him being kind of like I don't know how to like a more explosive or more consistent Dragic, like just a better version of Dragic, I guess.
I like how Doncic is like he kind of plays the game at his own pace, kind of like Ginobili. Like you said, he's not like extremely athletic, like a LeBron James or a Russell Westbrook, where he's going to consistently just be, blowing by people to get to the hoop and stuff. But he's like kind of slow.
Well, he's like
though. He's like unathletic, but he's still like can make plays. Paul Pierce is the same way. He's like
he's more athletic than Pierce.
but you know what I'm saying though. Yeah. Like Paul Pierce is just kind of like slow, but he would still like be able to do some great things. Humpty Hump says, I'm in the Philippines right now. Dude, that's crazy. Thanks so much for tuning in. That's mind-blowing. Yeah,
Doncic, youngest league MVP in Europe. That's what is crazy to me, considering all the kids that have come over.
I would take him. I would take Doncic 1.
Yeah,
if I'm
no
the Suns,
doubt.
I'm taking him 1.
What hour is the number 1 pick announced? It should be announced like the draft starts at 7:30, so I'd imagine like 7:35, 7:40. The first pick would probably be announced by then. But
yeah, we kind of started this thing with the intention of the actual NBA draft starting at 7.
Yeah.
And right now it's 7:21, so
we're in it.
Yes, right now it's just a commercial. I can't wait till this thing actually kicks off, though, and teams start rattling off and picking their players.
But going back to the Doncic thing, I see what you're saying. I think he's gonna keep getting more athletic, though.
Mm-hmm. Carlos says, "Sorry, but I'm in Spain. Can you say how much time that is?" Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Like 20 minutes. 10, 20 minutes.
10, 20 minutes until like the pick is in, but I think the draft actually starts in probably 8 minutes. 7:22 right now. Spain, isn't that where Doncic played?
Yeah, Real Madrid. Yep.
I wonder if he knows him.
Yo, if you know him, let us know. I'm rocking a Steve Francis jersey, actually. Who said that? Don't do it yourself. I like that. Don't do it yourself.
Cameron says, who's our favorite player? I'll let you take it away first.
My favorite player in the draft right now, or
I don't know.
in general?
I don't know.
My
He just said favorite player.
My favorite player in general is Tracy McGrady. My favorite player in the draft is Doncic.
What about playing right now that's not in the draft?
Ooh, my favorite current player, probably Westbrook.
Westbrook?
Yeah.
Favorite all-time player is Carmelo Anthony. Favorite current player is Carmelo Anthony. But I do like D'Angelo Russell a lot as well. And then probably my favorite player in the draft is I'm gonna say Doncic.
Yeah,
I just like his game. I like how it's like smooth and it's like he's kind of unathletic, and I think that's really cool.
I love his floater, man. Like LeBron or Jordan. Oh man, I prefer Jordan, but I think LeBron is like the GOAT now. But like
what was the question, LeBron or Jordan?
Yeah, so I think LeBron is better, but like I prefer Jordan.
It's kind of like the Brady Manning, or like the Brady. It's just like, what do you value? You know what I'm saying? Do you value championships? Do you value the eye test? Like how good? Like you could say. I mean, there's plenty of guys that. Oh man, where'd the chat go? Oh, there it is. Plenty of guys that are great at the sport, but don't have the accolades at the end of their career to kind of back it up. You know, you look at a guy like
Melo's going to be that way.
Yeah. If you want to change sports, like Phillip Rivers, like he's
great.
You know, he's a guy that's really dominant, and you can make the argument that he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. But at the same time, he's never really had that much success in the playoffs, and he hasn't won a Super Bowl and stuff. Yeah, and I don't know. It's just weird how it works out like that. I'm going to go with LeBron.
My dude, Miles Bridges.
I'm going to go with LeBron just because of, well, I'm kind of young, so I never really watched Jordan play. But I think the main selling point of the Jordan is better than LeBron is 6-0 or whatever the thing was.
6-0.
And then LeBron's
made 9 though, man. That's pretty impressive in itself. I'll give him that much.
But like LeBron on the court, great defense. He can rebound. He can pass. He can score. Shoot the three. Dunk. Layup. Draws fouls. He's pretty much his own coach.
And they could both play in each other's era. Like LeBron could have played in Jordan's time, and Jordan could play now. So
yeah, I'm gonna go with LeBron. Sean says, so obviously you guys can't show the screen, but can you play the audio? Any copyright infringement or law issues there? I don't think so. I think it's like not that big of a deal. I mean, it's going to be like.
Well, I think because it wouldn't be our
this loud
intent anyway.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
So. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're kind of.
Dude, look, he's with his brothers.
So are they all brothers, or are they cousins too?
No, they're all brothers. Justin, Drew, and Aaron. They're all brothers, and they all went to UCLA.
They're all
going to be in the NBA. They're like, it's like the
that's crazy.
Plumlees and the Zellers, and yo, he was getting a lot of love after the season. Chandler Hutchinson.
Clemson Jacob says his favorite player is Dirk and Damian Lillard. Dirk Nowitzki's one of the most underrated. I mean, I know this guy's a Hall of Famer, and he's obviously an NBA champion, but I still feel like Dirk is so underappreciated for what he has done.
I think he's our Larry Bird, like our generations.
I mean, he's done so many great things, and like, you never see him complain. You never see him switching teams. You never see him like demanding for better teammates.
Do you think he plays this year?
Dirk?
Like, one last year?
I think so. I think tonight in free agency will probably have a lot to do with it, but I don't know. We'll see. Dallas is kind of going in a different direction, getting younger.
I don't know what they're doing though. Like they have no way though. If you look at it, because listen, Nerlens isn't there anymore. So if you look at it, the only one really there is Dennis Smith Jr.
And whoever they pick at 5.
Yeah, well, tonight is where the direction we see it. We started to see it.
I think they'll go with Mobamba.
I would love that. It's a great fit.
Manel says, watching us from Spain, it's so late here. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in.
Somebody else is from Spain too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Amir says, what's your favorite asset of the game of basketball?
Asset?
My favorite, I guess, skill would be the 3-ball.
Really?
I love shooting Shooting and passing. That's
I was
like
about to
my
say,
two
as a
favorites.
player, I always get more satisfaction from like a really nice assist. Like if you're cutting, I just like that. That to me is. I like passing it. He's wearing shorts. Trey, he's doing too much.
Matt says, "Where are we from?" I'm from Florida.
Yeah,
I'm from New York.
Yeah, I'm from Long Island, but I'm in Florida now. He wants you to become a Mavs fan. You already kind of like Dallas.
Dallas is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like Rick Carlisle. I think he's one of the better coaches in the league.
I agree.
Dirk. Dennis Smith was actually – I remember watching the draft last year with you, and we were just talking about, man, the Knicks need to take Dennis Smith at wherever they were picking 8 or 9.
Yeah, and they took – I like Ntilikina, though, man. Like, obviously, everyone likes Dennis Smith Jr. better, but I like Ntilikina. He's lengthy. Watching from Qatar. Wow, shout out to you, Josh Batista. That's crazy. That was nuts.
Actually, I don't know how to read that last comment. It's in a different language. I think it's in Spanish. Thomas is watching from Ireland, dude. Cool, shout out to you, man. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Brewskis for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just hanging out, waiting for this draft to start. We're thinking it was starting at 7. It's 7:30 right now, and it's commercial. So I don't know. It's taking a while. But you know how these things go. They just draw them out as long as possible.
Yeah, man. Watching from North America. Appreciate that.
Okay, so the comment said he thinks is Ayton going to be the first pick?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he is, but I don't think he should be.
Yeah, I agree. I think we both know Stonkic should be.
But the good thing is, like we were talking about before, we were actually shooting hoops before, and we were talking about, what should Phoenix do? And the cool thing about Phoenix is that it's like if they pick Ayton or if they pick Doncic, it's kind of it's like a win-win. They can't really go wrong with either player because they both need a center.
Same with Bagley.
Yeah, they need a point guard and they need a center. So
yeah. It is a win-win. And I think the fans would be happy regardless, too,
Amir says Trae Young equals Steph Curry or not?
I don't know, man. Comparisons are they're not fair.
It's so weird, though, because it's like, I
think he's more sick like Isaiah Thomas than.
Yeah, because he's smaller, he's weaker. He's not that good on defense.
He did gain 18 pounds of muscle so far this offseason. I'll give him that. But he's still small, man. He's still small.
Yeah, it's just tough to think because I feel like with Trae Young, everyone's going to want him to be Steph Curry year one, where I feel like that's not really that fair.
Exactly.
So
he'll have his games for sure,
Yeah.
But
I just view him as more of a sixth man or a backup point guard because, think about it. If you're – Trae Young is, 6 foot? And he's not that heavy. He's not that athletic. And he's not that great on defense. How is Trae Young expected to guard Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, John Wall, all these athletic point guards, Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker, Chris Paul?
Yeah, I think they're just banking on the fact that there's no defense played anymore. And as long as the kid can shoot threes. But I've also seen him go through a 10-game stretch where it was terrible.
Yeah, it's just really it's just weird. But I think in time, Trae Young will be decent. But I kind of view him as like a. I actually saw the comparison today. Eddie House.
Nah, he'll be way better than Eddie House.
I like Eddie House. Back with Boston, man.
Dude, Eddie House was awesome, but at the same time, he was a bench player, like a little role player. Joe number 1. Celtics dethroning the Warriors next season. I got to see where LeBron goes first.
Yeah, we got a Magic fan in the chat, Thomas Kerr. He says, I hope my Magic draft, Trae Young or MPJ.
I have the Magic
and he also said he wouldn't mind Sexton either.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Magic taking Trae Young. That's what I think. So
they desperately need a guard.
He should be happy.
Desperately need a guard.
RJ Barrett next year. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. RJ Barrett.
Where does he play?
Is he going to Duke? I don't know. No, is he the Australian one?
It's so weird because like I'm so used to football. I know it. Like as far as like what college he's playing at and like kind of already having an idea of him.
Yo, Kern, where does he play? Yeah, Canadian. That's what it was. Yep.
Where?
He's Canadian. Okay. Duke. I knew he went to Duke.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Zion. Oh man, he might. The thing with Zion is like, can he shoot? Like, I know he can dunk and do all these things, but I've watched his game film and all he does is dunk. He's extremely athletic, but
Matt says, "What are our takes on LeVar's league, the JBA?"
I think honestly, like, if LeVar wasn't so hated by everyone, I think it'd be good for the NBA. I think it still is a good path, because you can make money right away. So.
Yeah,
but the G League is still better. Like, you're not going to be able to overtake that because it's part of the NBA. You know what I mean? But it's another option for these kids. So I like it. I wish I could at least have played in something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I like it personally. I think the more outlets for kids to get their name out there, to make a career, to kind of get a living, I'm all for it. So
yeah,
I know it's LeVar Ball and he's really criticized and everybody kind of has their own opinions about him and stuff. But at the end of the day, if he's creating a league and kids will have like a alternate opportunity, a different path than to go in the NCAA route, then if that's what they want to do, then they should.
Well, actually, it's funny though. Now they're getting rid of the one and done. So, like, these kids are going to be able to come again anyway. So
that's I think
maybe this thing for LeVar is only a year, a year thing, 2 years. But, I'm surprised we haven't got this question, so I want to throw it out there before the draft starts. Where do you guys think, or what do you guys think is going to happen with Kawhi? And do you think something happens tonight? So let us know what you think on that one.
That'd be crazy if something happens with Kawhi Leonard. I mean, he's a top 5 player when healthy.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that thing with the Lakers today?
We were talking about it before. I didn't really look too much into it, but
they just like the Spurs or the Lakers say the Spurs just shut them down. Wanted no part of they were like, no. They're listening though. Who do I want the Knicks to take? See Kawhi to the Clippers. I agree with. I think
that'd be a great fit.
But I want the Knicks to take Miles Bridges. I'm trying to be realistic and who's going to be available. I like Miles Bridges. I do not want Kevin Knox. I keep saying it.
By the way, the Suns are now on the clock. 3 minutes left, or 3 minutes and 30 seconds, whatever. I would assume that they're talking either Marvin Bagley, DeAndre Ayton, or
Doncic.
Yeah, or Doncic from Slovenia. So, or Real Madrid, whatever. Or he's from Slovenia, but he played in Spain.
Yeah. I can't believe all this love Jaren Jackson Jr. is getting. That's another one I want to know. Is he overrated or is he underrated? I'm not big on Jaren Jackson Jr. Singing for a potato. Mixtape.
Jags channel. Who?
Don't say that, Thomas Kerr. I don't want.
Jags channel says he's so hyped and he feels like praying. Who do you want your team to draft?
Where did you see that one?
Just scroll down.
Oh, he's so hyped. Who's his team?
I don't know. That's.
Oh, okay. I just asked him. Yuki thinks Ayton, Bagley, Doncic. I agree. That's what it should be. I mean, Doncic should go first, but I see nothing wrong with that.
Where
you think Doncic in Atlanta would be cool?
I think so, because I think like the Hawks say.
Does Schroeder want to leave, or does he like?
Well, I know.
I'm just saying it.
It doesn't even matter, dude. If I'm the Hawks, I'm saying, see ya.
Yeah, I'm trading him regardless.
and try to get like what do the Hawks really need? I know they have John Collins. I know they have
he's good.
Schroeder,
man. I like him.
But what else?
Well, obviously you need a small forward in today's game, or at least another guard to put with Doncic.
So what could you get for Schroeder?
I don't know. Maybe you could get a late first round pick, if that. 2 seconds, maybe. I don't. Not a whole lot. He wants to go to. He said Indiana or Milwaukee were the 2 teams he wants to go to. Yeah. Bamba. I mean, I could see Bamba 3. I mean,
Thomas says Schroeder has a huge contract.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
He got paid when they were just handing out money like it was.
What about Denver? I feel like Denver would be a cool fit for Schroeder.
They're so athletic, man. They're so good on guard. Yeah, Schroeder can improve. You're right, but like you think he would have taken at least a step by now. It's pretty much been consistent since he's been in the league.
Indiana, would that be a nice fit for him?
Totally. He said he wanted to go there or Milwaukee. So
fair enough. Both of those teams, I feel like would be a nice fit.
Yeah, I think Indiana would be a little bit better playing time advantage for him. I like Eric Bledsoe in Milwaukee. What if they keep him? He's like center. Yeah, I agree with I don't see that being. Somebody just said Bamba going to Atlanta.
So here we go. Picks in with the Suns.
Let's start it.
Let's see what the pick's gonna be.
With the first pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select DeAndre Ayton.
All right,
DeAndre Ayton is the pick.
Yep, center from Arizona. Staying in Arizona, staying in Phoenix. I love Bagley, dude. Bagley's actually a year younger than everybody. Yeah, he reclassified himself.
So what is he, 18?
No, I think he might still be 18. Yeah. But I think he's younger than all of them because he was supposed to be next year with RJ Barrett.
How do you like the pick?
It fits. It works.
Yeah,
I think we all knew it. So, yeah, I like it. It's going to be cool to – this to me says that Phoenix has no problem with Devin Booker being the ball handler like James Harden. So, or like Kobe and just having a defensive point guard, which, Pat Bev would be a nice – if they ever got good.
That's really good. I like the pick. I mean, I would have – me personally, if I was running the Suns – I would have taken Luka, but DeAndre Ayton, center from Arizona, hometown kid. They need a center. Tyson Chandler, he's up there in age. Suns are obviously in a youth movement. I dig it. I don't think you can necessarily go wrong with the pick, and I'm hoping this guy is leads them to not saying he's LeBron James or anything like that, but kind of how LeBron was from Akron and he got drafted by Cleveland and then made him.
Yeah. No, so I mean, we'll see if this turns out to be, what did he say, Shaq and Kobe, right?
Yeah.
We'll see.
What do you guys think about this pick? Next, LiAngelo. Will LiAngelo go next?
LiAngelo? He just got taken. What do I think of De'Aaron Fox? I think he's only going to keep improving. I think he started out really hot. He hit the rookie wall, which they all do. But, he's huge potential, huge upside. I love it. Valentine Outlaw says Jets. Let's go. Gang green, baby.
Hey, Valentine Outlaw. He's been a huge supporter of JC for long time now, years.
Nice.
And quick shout out to him, man. He's always representing, always showing mad love, and I appreciate it.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, Thomas says Pat Bev is a great player. He's one of his favorites to watch.
Yeah, he's a dog, dude.
Yeah, I know. Great defense.
He looks good in purple, bro.
Where's he from? Bahamas?
Yeah, right here, pretty much.
Did he grow up in the Bahamas or did he grow up in Arizona?
Yeah, he came here in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any Suns fans in the chat right now, by the way?
And what do we think of Lonzo's music? I don't think it's bad. I mean, for a kid that's just doing it for fun.
Yeah, for a dude that's just out there doing his thing, man. Who cares? More power to him.
If the trade, oh my God, if the Timberwolves trade Wiggins tonight,
that'd be crazy. Who would you trade him to though? Indiana.
No, Cleveland for Kevin Love.
Toronto.
Would you do that? Cleveland for Kevin Love in their
No,
first?
I would not
in
do
their
that.
first.
If you're the Timberwolves, God, Minnesota has so many questions.
I think Jimmy Butler and Kevin Love wouldn't be bad. It would just be, oh my gosh, that's just too much.
And the 8th pick, or
you know what I mean?
whatever.
But no, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it's just trade him back. They retrade the players.
Let's see. Valentine says, "Who do you think the Knicks are going to take?"
Yeah, I think
He's a big Knicks fan.
Is he cool, man? Is he from there?
I don't know.
I guess Jets and Knicks. Valentine? Are you from there? And I think the Knicks are going. It looks like they're going to take Kevin Knox. That's just what everybody's saying. So I guess I'm thinking them. But who do I want them to take is Miles Bridges. Like I said earlier, he just reminds me a lot of Draymond. Like he's banging down low. Like he can pass, he can score down low, and he's got a little shot on him too. So you're from New York? Where? I'm from Long Island. It's like, hey, my cousin Justice, what's up, dude?
Justice is in the chat. What's going on, man?
I'd rather him than Markel. Yeah, exactly. See, man, we're all thinking the same thing, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I know this dude's been talking up Miles Bridges last week. Okay, so Adam Silver's coming out, but the pick's not in. Okay, here's the pick's in now. So here it is, Sacramento Kings.
Come on, don't mess up. Take Doncic.
2018 NBA Draft. The Sacramento Kings select Marvin Bagley.
All right, so Sacramento Kings take Marvin Bagley III, power forward from Duke. All right, man. So Cauley-Stein or Giles is getting traded. That's for sure.
But he's power forward.
Yeah, well.
Isn't Giles and Cauley-Stein both centers?
Giles is power forward. He probably plays center in the NBA, though. You're right.
I like Bagley. I think he's he's like a really polished player. And
he's real mature. That's what I like about him, All right.
Oh, man, he was a high school teammate of DeAndre Ayton.
Were they?
That's what it just said on the thing right there. That's that. They probably went undefeated, that high school team. Probably won nationals.
He made 2 7-footers. Yeah, Bagley plays power forward. And I agree. I think they messed up. Doncic was the right pick. I think he would have taken over Sacramento, man. They have such a great fan base. And it's funny because they suck, but they have such a great fan base that
I love the Kings.
Yeah, I really do too. The court's kind of weird this year, but the jerseys are always. Oh, what a play!
I feel like the Kings are like the NBA equivalent. I know there are some Jags fans in this chat right now.
Hey, man.
Shout out to my friend UCF Jaguar. But they're kind of like the Jags before the Jags got good. Just kind of in the top 5 every year. They have a ton of young talent, but they just can't seem to put it together. But
he's going to help De'Aaron Fox's game a lot.
Why is that?
Well, because he's not afraid to be down low. He's going to act like Willie Cauley-Stein, even though he's energetic, would always trail. Bagley's going to lead down low, And plus you got someone to actually feed down there.
Yeah, they're saying his pro comp is Chris Bosh. I mean, they're both.
He needs to be a better shooter. Yeah, but he needs to. Bosh was Bosh.
If the Knicks get Bamba, that could be like the return of the Jedi.
I would be shocked if Bamba fell. That'd be cool though. I could see it though. If anything, I think Jaren Jackson would be the one to fall. Jabari Parker. Look at this. All from Duke, top 3.
Jabari Parker, Okafor, Ingram, Tatum, Bagley. That's so crazy. That's back to back.
5 years in a row with five players in the top 3. Coach K's just putting them boys out. God, it feels like Okafor was a 6 or so long ago now.
He didn't do much with Brooklyn. I'll tell you that he is not worth the 3rd pick.
You think Brooklyn did that on purpose? That way they could get him for cheaper? Kind of diminish his value on the
I don't know. I think it was just one of those things where it's just like, all right, let's just take a flyer on this guy, high pick. Let's see what the kid has.
Michael. So you want Michael Bridges? Yeah, he's definitely more of a floor spacer.
I think the Bridges from Villanova would be better for the Knicks. So he's mature. He's like proven.
I just think it'd be cool if he stayed in Philly. That's my only thing. Because Villanova's in Philly. So the
Hold
Hawks.
on. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
The draft from Atlanta to Dallas for the 5th pick.
Bro, dude, they're getting a new Dirk.
Who traded up?
All right, so the Dallas Mavericks have just traded their pick.
The Hawks will select Luka Doncic with the 3rd pick. They will send him to Dallas.
Yeah, they just traded. Yeah, Mavs traded their pick, and Atlanta's gonna take Doncic for them, and they're gonna trade. So they got their new dude. Their face of the franchise always gonna be European. Dirk now Doncic. I love it. Him and Dennis Smith Jr. So Bamba might fall now. Okay, this is cool.
Explain it to me, but if you see Silver come out,
yeah.
pause and okay,
right.
never mind. Here he comes right now. So the Hawks are on the clock, but I'm assuming the Mavericks straight up. Here we go. Let's just listen in.
Well, they're gonna take the pick. They're gonna. I'll explain.
NBA draft. The Atlanta Hawks select Luka Doncic from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Hawks picked Luka, but continue.
Yeah. So the Hawks picked Luka Doncic, but it's for Dallas. They're trading the 5th pick, and I didn't get to hear what else was added to that. I'm assuming it's probably the other pick tonight, maybe their 2nd round, something like that. So they just drafted him for him. That's how the NBA does it. They don't do like NFL where it's traded right away. You know what I mean? Like you get drafted by the team in that order, but then after the draft, the process goes through. It's weird. It
just seems like it's
a little more
confusing than it has to be, really.
The NFL definitely has that part better.
And this is like criminal to like not show what the Hawks got, because if you're a diehard Hawks fan out there, you're sitting there thinking
they'll show it. Just
yeah, but you're sitting here right now as a fan, man, saying, "Man, we just traded down the draft, giving up one of the best European players ever."
You mean if you're there? Because everybody watching TV knows.
We don't know. Like, what did the Hawks get?
Well, we were talking, so we missed it.
But you feel like they put it up on the screen or something.
Yeah, they should have it readable. Yeah,
I'll pull it up on Twitter, see if there's anything.
I just think it's criminal, like you said, just the simple fact, like Doncic should be wearing a Mavericks hat right now. You know what I mean?
I mean, this is like a moment that they're never going to forget.
Exactly.
Like, being drafted by the NBA or really any league, you should be able to. I mean, what's the point of even not just saying like, oh, the Atlanta Hawks pick him, but they're going to give his rights to the Dallas Mavericks? Like, it's just kind of weird to me, whatever.
I love it. I love the fit in Dallas, though. I really do. All right, so right now is Memphis. I don't even know what they do, because I know, and let me know what you guys think. They've been trying to shop Chandler Parsons for the Adam with the 4th pick. So
okay. So here I'm assuming on the details.
Perhaps being the guy with the highest floor, he is among the highest drafted international players.
Okay, Adrian Wojnarowski says that he tweeted this, quote unquote, Atlanta and Dallas have agreed to a deal. League sources tell ESPN they'll trade the number 3 and number 5 pick, sending Doncic to Dallas and Trae Young to Atlanta. Dallas will send Atlanta a future first rounder.
So Dallas is gonna pick Trae Young
for the Hawks.
For Atlanta. But what else is Dallas giving? A future first. Whoa.
I guess it works out if you're. Me personally, I would have kept Doncic if I'm the Hawks.
Yeah.
I think he's a beast, but if they really like Trae Young, and you're able to move back 2 spots and still get the guy that you want and receive a first-round pick, I know.
Atlanta's, my bad to cut you off, but Atlanta's looking at it like a steal.
Yeah, kind of like I know we were talking about it before when the Bears or when the Niners traded back from 1 spot to get Solomon Thomas with Chicago. Chicago traded up to get Trubisky.
Yeah.
And the Niners went down 1 slot, accumulated a ton of picks to pick the same player that they were going to. But the thing is like the drop off from Doncic to Young is probably huge.
From Doncic to Young, yeah, especially right away too. You know, I think Doncic is going to come in and I don't want to say be an all-star, but I mean at least show us what we. Yeah, you know, some of the hype.
So Doncic to Dallas.
I love it, dude.
I wish they gave him like a Dallas hat and stuff
with Dennis Smith Jr. Man. Oh, I'm a fan of that. That's cool.
I love Rick Carlisle.
Where do you think the Grizzlies go, man?
They keep saying it's going to be Jaren Jackson, but I'm not really too high on Jackson.
I agree with you.
Personally.
No, I agree with you. Bridges.
Let's check out some of these comments.
Bro, dude, if this kid's right and Bamba falls, if Bamba falls,
because Bamba probably won't go to Memphis because they have Gasol. He won't go 5 because they're picking Trae Young for Atlanta.
Yeah, so
then it's 6. Who's picking 6? Orlando.
Wendell Carter Jr. Oh no, they might go Bamba. I'll take Carter.
Why? They have a million centers. Million big.
That's very true too. But they all not go. So maybe they go Porter Jr. Oh, the Bulls will trade up then. If the Bulls, because that's their guy. You'll see Bulls trade. They can't. They'd have to trade right now. Maybe that's why it's going down so low.
Jaren Jackson in the long run. Maybe as good as any prospect.
I don't like drafting players off potential unless it's like a quarterback. But
yeah, dude, you can do that in football. You can't in basketball. Off potential. Kwame Brown.
Okay, let's see. Let's check out some of these comments here. So we're not interacting as much right now. Just some crazy ass trade went down. Let's see. Ed Vargas is in the chat. Huge shout out to my dude Eddie. Big JC supporter. He's always in the comment section.
Oh, Clyde and Willie Reed. That's my dad's day, man. 70-73.
He said, "What's the next biggest need?"
Oh man. Everyone's saying guard.
A new owner.
Yeah, right. Honestly, I would like to see another 3 small forward, like a 4 spacer. Just open it up for Porzingis, you know. I think Porter Jr. would be a great fit, but no way he's getting that low. Dude, I gotta look that up, man. We were talking about it earlier. What pick was Ntilikina?
I think he was 8. Let's see. Manel says, question for you. With Ntilikina, Porzingis, and Bamba, do you think they can be similar to the 04 Pistons?
I saw that one, and they caught my eye, that question. That's a hard comparison just because there's more threes these days, and I know Bamba's like stretching his game out, so I think eventually he'll, further out the line. But it'd be cool. I think it'd be more of a hold on, Grizzlies pick is coming in.
Here's the Grizzlies pick right here.
With the 4th pick in the 2018
NBA draft,
the Memphis Grizzlies select Jaren Jackson.
Cool. They messed up.
Yeah, I don't really like. I mean,
he is big. I'll give him that.
But especially for Memphis, Memphis is a team with Gasol coming back, with Conley coming back. Is Jackson? He's a project player.
Yeah.
Is he the right fit for Memphis right now to help them win right now?
I don't know what type of style of play they're trying to do. That's my only thing. I could have sworn I just was watching the draft combine and I saw an interview with their coach, JB Bickerstaff, and he said they wanted to stick with the grit and grind. This doesn't stick with the grit and grind to me. What do you guys think of this pick, though? This is great for us, for the Knicks fans, though, because somebody's slipping, whether it's Porter Jr. or Bamba now. I don't know if they'll get to 9, but
good
to get somebody decent.
So Dallas is now on the clock, and they said that they're pretty much going to pick Trae Young for the Hawks. I really don't know why the NBA makes it like this difficult.
Yeah.
But that's assuming what's going to happen. Trae Young to the Mavericks, which then goes directed to Atlanta. So then we're sitting there at 6, and I know Thomas is a Magic fan in the chat with Trae Young and now Jaren Jackson off the board.
So, yeah, I actually want to ask you, Thomas, who do you want now? I think you'll go BPA, take Michael Porter Jr. I mean,
is Michael Porter better than Wendell Carter?
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr., if he didn't get hurt, would have been the first pick in the draft this year.
But he did get hurt.
Yeah, well, it's basketball. It's not like football. He wants MPJ. Sexton at 6? I mean, I'd take Sexton if you could maybe make a trade with the Knicks. Go down to 9 or something.
I'll say this in defense of Sexton. Any guard they pick in this draft with this first round is an upgrade over who they have. You know what I mean?
No doubt. When DJ Augustine's a starter. Yeah, the Knicks could trade up. I don't think they will. I don't think they should. Let's not give up anything we don't have. Like, let's just build the right way for a little bit, I feel like.
Okay, Yuki's Power says, who's up next? So Dallas is on the clock right now, but technically it's the Atlanta Hawks because the Hawks traded down in this draft. And then after the Mavericks, it's the Orlando Magic. So, and then the Bulls following that.
He says, yes, DJ and Shelvin are I like DJ. I mean, I like Shelvin.
As backups, though.
Like, yeah, for sure. I've always been a Shelvin Mack fan. Oh, it's too much for him.
I feel like Memphis, or he doesn't really want to go to Memphis.
There's no words to describe it. It's all the hard work you put in the gym, and
seems happy.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Justice says Porter all the way.
Yeah. We should catch a couple games this year, Justice. And Thomas Kerr. Come on down to meet up. Yeah, Porter to Bulls would be sick, man. I think if you can get Porter on top of Markkanen and Chris Dunn and Zach LaVine, oh man, what a team! Like, I feel like Michael Porter is like Chicago. Yeah, it just fits. I can see him in the black jersey right now.
Yeah. Steve-O says, I don't even know. I know it's the point guard from Kentucky, but it's Shai Gilgeous.
Shai Alexander, yeah. He'll go top 15. He's getting a lot of love. He's getting a lot of buzz. This is the thing. He can be really good because it's the Ntilikina thing. Real lengthy, like just hard to get around you. I just don't know if the offensive game will ever get there.
MC Evolve says, who was the number one pick? It was DeAndre Ayton, the center from Arizona. He went to the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, so they're just interviewing Jackson here. We got 2 minutes left on the clock for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't do it a little quicker, considering we already know what the trade is.
Yeah, I like how in football, this is how it goes, and everyone already knows this, but it's like, oh wait, never mind. I guess
there we go. That's what we get. That's what we get. Way to tell us, though. Oh, there you go. He's already there.
With the fifth pick in 2018 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Trae Young from the University.
All right, so yeah, Dallas Mavericks have taken Trae Young. So it looks like they've completed their end of the trade. So he'll be going to Atlanta. I mean, I like the fits all around for Oh, it's cool. It's gotta be his brother.
Yeah, so Trae Young is now going to Atlanta, even though he was picked by Dallas. But anyway, yeah, what I was about to say before. Actually, before I get into that, how do you like Trae Young to the Hawks?
I like it. I do like it. I think I don't know without sounding cliche, but he is Atlanta. Like,
I kind of want Brooklyn to trade up, but I just don't.
No, I could see it, dude. I think now Brooklyn, if you can, you got D'Angelo, and if you can keep, obviously you'll be able to keep Jaleel. You have a direction. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
By Schroeder, yeah.
Here's a question that you might have the answer for it, but does right now in Trae Young's mind, does he think he's going to Dallas? Does he have any idea that he's going to Atlanta?
If he didn't know, he knows now because they'll tell him before they interview him. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I just don't see the point in that.
Yeah, why not just do the trade right then and there?
Then as soon as you trade up, you just get a new clock, and then you're just making the pick, and you just pick up a Hawks hat
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure tonight he'll take home a Mavs hat or a Hawks hat.
Because it just, I don't know. I just feel like that would kind of suck. Like all your pictures are going to be in like a different team's gear.
Should the Knicks trade for an expiring contract to pick up future draft pick? Yeah. I mean, I think if they were going to do that, they probably would have got Dwight then. But
or Chandler.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. So, yeah. That would have worked. But, I mean, we have our own big contract to get rid of in Joakim Noah anyway. So, I don't know if taking on another one is really the right.
Steve-O says LiAngelo's 60th pick. He's calling it. Who's picking 60? I'm assuming the Lakers. Or Golden State.
I don't know.
Okay, so the Magic are on the clock right now. 3 minutes left.
Yeah, you gotta go MPJ.
Do you though?
Yeah, man.
If you're the Magic?
Yeah, because to think about it, imagine if MPJ is what he was supposed to be pre-injury, and imagine if Jonathan Isaac does develop into being he's supposed to be like KD or whatever. That's a lot of length.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, if Porter Jr. doesn't come back from injury, it's a wasted pick. Another wasted pick.
I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying, and I agree. But I think he will work out.
I had a great time visiting with the organization, the front office, and
yeah. So they're interviewing Trae Young right now. We got like 2 minutes and a half while the Magic are on the clock. But I don't know that the whole bottom screen has been like kind of screwed up. They haven't really been putting like the pick is in up until Adam Silver is already like talking about the pick. So. We'll, keep you guys posted on that.
Yeah. I'll say this about Trae Young. I like the kid's attitude. He's always, even when he was in that slump in college, he was always upbeat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot to be mentally strong, and especially when you're playing with grown men. Golden State needs a small forward. He was younger than us.
Thank you so much.
That's like the first one. I'm like,
all right, here comes Orlando.
Why aren't they telling us?
Thomas, here's your time.
Yeah, it's for Thomas, man.
With the 6th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mohamed Bamba.
Whoa, cool. All right, so with the 6th pick, the Magic have taken Mo Bamba, center from Texas. I like that.
Yeah, Thomas, you got your wish, buddy.
Nice, man. Cool. Oh, man. So, first of all, my first reaction is about Michael Porter Jr., and Chicago's like, thank you.
Yeah, I know, dude. Chicago's like, yes.
But my second reaction is I absolutely love it. I love it. So, I think Vucevic is for sure gone now because no one's taking on Biyombo's contract. But
don't they have another center as well?
Well, they have another power forward in Jonathan Isaac.
But I feel like there's a third center involved. I could be wrong, though.
I mean, there probably is. Yeah, Vooch. Bye-bye, Vooch. I like Vucevic, though. That's the sad. Embiid 2.0. All right, Thomas, do you think Bamba is going to be better or Ayton? And try to be unbiased.
I think it's a solid pick for Orlando, but it's just like, when are they going to get some guards? But I guess this is one of those scenarios where it's like, if this guy's that good and he's on the board, it doesn't really matter. We just have to take him because he's a certified beast.
Yeah, I mean, he is, though. The only thing I'll say with him is, like, some nights he just doesn't show up. He's one of those, like, big games, you know what I mean? He's going to love. Yeah, Bamba equals defense, which is true, but defense is all about effort.
Sivo says he's a Celtics fan and he needs a center.
Ooh,
but the pick is already in for Chicago. It's probably going to be Michael Porter. Could be wrong, but that's everything we're hearing is going to be MPJ.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, the Knicks might get Wendell Carter, man. Because I think the Cavs would take Colin Sexton. I want Bridges, but I mean, if Wendell Carter's there, I don't know if they're gonna go.
I think Wendell Carter and Porzingis would be sick. Like
Me too.
Front court.
I would trade Kanter at that point.
Yeah,
just to get something. Don't be Kevin Knox. Good Lord. Yeah, it was a great pick for the Magic. I love it. This is reminiscent of a Dwight Howard type pick, straight up, man. Like, I think this could be very big. And I think that's why they picked them. You know what I mean? They like their big men. That's how Orlando likes to do things. That's why they take all these chances on these dudes that suck. Oh, can you just like Dwight? Yeah, I think he has the potential to be, face of the franchise like Shaq or Dwight. Maybe not as good. I don't know. That's a huge comparison, but very similar. He reminds me more of like
Of what?
Like a more skilled Ben Wallace. Just with how crazy he plays defense. It's everywhere.
Thomas, by the way, who are the centers on Orlando? I feel like they have a million big men. I know they have Isaac, they have Vucevic, they have Biyombo. Oh, I think I was thinking about Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, but yeah. He was there. All right, so I'm saying if this works, we trade for a mid-first round pick and take a good guard. Jalen Brunson, he's going to be a great fit for the Celtics if that were to work out. I could see him also going to the Lakers and the Nets too. Oh, no, that's who it was, Mo Spates. Good looking out, Thomas.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, he was a 1-year deal though, right? So he should be. I think Spates is gone. I don't know.
Did he even do anything for Orlando?
He was their vet. They always, they do more for the young kids.
I like Aaron Holiday.
Me too. He's gotten a lot of hype lately.
Let me ask you, was he just a backup when Lonzo was there?
Yeah, because he wasn't a freshman this year.
Yeah.
So.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, was he the backup point guard when Lonzo Ball was there last year?
Yeah.
I like Aaron Holiday's game.
Ken Burch is still in the league?
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly. I thought it just said the pick was in for the Bulls.
Yeah, I know. Of course it's messing up. But Yuki has a question for you. Why don't you like Knox? He says, sorry for his English, dude. No problem. It's all good, bro.
Yeah. It's not that I don't like Kevin Knox. It's just I don't want him for my team, if that makes sense. Like, I think we can do better. He's just got so much – he's you know how you – is that D'Angelo?
Yeah.
You know how you just said you don't like taking players off potential? Neither do I. Like I don't want to take this kid just because he's supposed to be good. Like he had a couple good games during the tournament. So that's a good question, Justice. Who so far is the most improved team? The draft tonight? Dallas.
Dallas, yeah, I would say. John Campbell, what up, dude? What's going on, man?
That was a good question, Justice.
Yeah, Dallas. I do like Trae Young to the Hawks.
Who's a 5-year? I think the Knicks should have brought back O'Quinn, but he opted out, which means he decided to leave because he had he had that option. He knows he's gonna get paid, number one, and number two, he knows he can get a longer term contract. So, and he wants to win. I think I could see him going to Milwaukee, be a nice little spark plug off the bench. Who's a 5-year project, though? Oh, Kevin Knox, probably? I guess.
Knox or Bamba.
I agree. Knox. This is the thing with Knox. Knox is going to be like Oubre and Porter Jr. You know what I mean? That's why I said he should have went to Washington because they love taking those players. Like,
Sibo said he hears his Celtics are drafting some tall – damn, dude, look at all the media members around Ayton.
Is it this Zazen Musa guy? Because if so, I'm a huge fan of him. I think.
Dude, the Bulls are about to run out of time.
Yeah, this is so weird. All right, so I don't know if you just saw, but the eighth best player available was Zaire Smith. When the season ended, man, like he was like early second.
Who is Zaire Smith?
I think he's from what is he from? Arizona? Is he from Texas Tech or something like that? He's from one of the Western school, but. Freakishly athletic, getting a lot of love, had a huge combine. You know how that goes. Where did he go? Yeah, O'Quinn was going to get $4.5 million this year. He could have made way more. He's going to make way more.
Here we go with the Bulls pick. I'll answer your question in a second, Thomas.
The Atlanta Hawks trade the draft rights to Luka Doncic.
All right, so they just announced, like, legitimately the Hawks and Magic trade. Yeah, so fifth. They swapped picks this year, and the Hawks also got a first rounder next year. Great move for the Hawks, in all honesty.
Here's the Bulls. Bulls have a cool logo.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, Cleveland, no way.
So the Bulls just picked Wendell Carter, the center from Duke.
What? Dude, that means MPJ's back really isn't good. That's what I'm thinking because they were dude. Everything I saw, MPJ was the number 1 on their board.
I love this pick though.
Yeah, it fits the system. Totally fits the movement they've been going in. So now you got Carter, Markkanen, Dunn, and Levine, and I still love that.
Do they have any money for free agency?
Oh, I'm sure they do. They're all young. You know what I mean? So when you got young kids, you're not. I think Robin Lopez might be the highest paid player on their team because they traded Mirotic. Wow. Yeah. Oh shit, is right, Steve. Wow. Dude. I really hope Cleveland doesn't take MPJ because
I think they will.
Oh,
wait, so you want him? Even if his back is shot. What if his back is shot?
You got to take that shot. You got to take that chance.
All right, so the Cavs are now on the clock. Wendell Carter was just a pick for Chicago. Let me turn this down. So JoJo's Roses has a question. How do you feel about the Kings pick? He's a huge Kings fan.
All right. Kings actually, I guess they'd be my second favorite team in the league. Purple's my favorite color, but I love the pick. Bagley is safe pick. You know what I mean? He going into the season once he reclassified it was going to be him or Porter. So I think he's going to be what they need. He's going to help De'Aaron Fox's game out a lot, help him develop. Because he's going to have someone to actually pass to down low that can handle the ball and not turn it over.
I also like the pick because it's one of those draft selections where you're getting a guy who I don't want to say it's his bust potential or his percentage of not working out is not high, but he is a really high floor, if that makes sense. So I really like that aspect. And I think if you're the Kings, you need good players, right? Yeah. You need to keep adding to this talent pool that Sacramento has, adding De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Giles, Cauley Stein, all these guys. You have to keep adding to it. You can't mess up the second pick by trying to reach on a guy, especially if you're the Kings, No,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that, dude.
I know. I love when crazy stuff goes down.
Crazy's watching from Africa. Shouts out to you.
Yeah, shout out, man.
We got someone from South Africa in here too. Yeah, I thought the Cavs were gonna trade the pick at the deadline though for Kemba. So
they still can.
Exactly.
That Brooklyn Nets pick, everyone kept making fun of them, saying oh, it's gonna be the first pick, but Brooklyn had other ideas, talking about the 8th pick.
Hey man. That's what I was happy about from Brooklyn this year. They tried to win at least. They're just so bad. Wow.
So 2 minutes. The Cavs are on the clock with 2 minutes left. I don't know who it's going to be. I think it's going to be Porter or Sexton. I'm not just saying that because of it's the top 2 guys. Yeah. But they definitely need a point guard. They might need a face of the franchise guy if LeBron leaves. So they could go in either way.
Yeah, if they're planning for life without LeBron, I think they go MPJ and try and take that risk. I agree with you that they needed a point guard.
We're not sure what the future holds for Cleveland and LeBron at the moment.
So,
all right, so no trade.
Okay, no trade.
Anyway,
Wojnarowski popped up. We thought there was a trade.
Yeah. So anyway, they do need a point guard. I think Sexton would be a beautiful fit. And that that's a safe pick too. It's LeBron leads, you're still okay. You took a point guard.
Yeah.
So. Wow.
What's the issue with Porter? What's the problem?
His back.
But what's the problem with it? Did he crack his spine in half, or is it a muscle issue? Is it a neck issue like Peyton Manning?
No, it was right here. It wasn't up there, but
okay, let's just say his back is no good.
He wasn't miss the whole season. Well, if his back is no good, I mean, then I don't want him. But
because you do not want to be that team where you pick him and he doesn't play any games for you, and it's just a wasted draft pick. Okay, so we're under 1 minute, and we're gonna find out who the Eastern Conference champs, the defending Eastern Conference champs, are gonna pick in the Cavaliers. No,
you go.
Then Manny's New York Knicks are on the clock, and then the Sixers after that. Go ahead.
So I know that the Cavs really liked Michael Bridges, or I doubt they're gonna take him now with how everything's shaken up. But okay, so Silver's walking up now.
With the 8th pick
Cavs pick.
in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Colin Sexton.
Okay, cool.
Colin Sexton.
Dude.
Colin Sexton, the point guard from Alabama, is now a Cleveland Cavalier. I like that pick. I really do.
Yeah, I love it. Perfect fit. Perfect.
You're just hyped because Michael Porter is now. Okay.
This is like when the Jets were on the clock. Just worse.
Not worse. Well, you're a basketball guy. I'm a football guy. Let's see. Sexton's such a beast. Yeah.
Yeah, Sexton's awesome, man. I think regardless, he's going to be good for Cleveland because he does play defense. So if LeBron comes back, it's going to be a rookie that's willing to learn and is just down to get dirty. And if he leaves, I have been hearing that if LeBron leaves, they still want to keep Kevin Love, which means they still want to make the playoffs regardless this year. So you can, Sexton will still have somebody take the pressure off him scoring-wise.
Yeah. What if the Knicks take Knox ahead of Porter?
I might be a Net fan by the end of the night. Oh, man. Listen, if you don't want to take MPJ, fine. You got to take Miles Bridges then.
Or Mikal Bridges.
Nah, man. He needs to go to Philly.
Who would you rather have? Michael Bridges, however you pronounce it, the Louisville Bridges, or
no, Villanova. That's why he needs to stay in Philly.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Villanova.
I'd rather have Miles though. I like him better.
Over
Michael.
No, Miles or who would you rather take? The Bridges from Villanova, or
Kevin Knox?
Kevin Knox.
Oh, Bridges. Bridges either way.
So you right now have 3 players ranked ahead of Knox.
I probably got a little bit more than that.
Okay.
Let's go. Porter Jr., Bridges. That's 3 right there. No, I'm not shy. I think they're about the same. Lonnie Walker. There you go. That's 4 right there. I think I'm better than Kevin Knox. No, they're not going to boo him. If it's MPJ, they won't boo him.
I hope they get MPJ. I think he's cool. Colin Sexton of the Cavs is cool. I like the Cavs hat. Yeah,
he's wearing red too. Like how perfect that, it's like maybe he knew. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to be a great fit there, man. He's going to be a great fit. I will say this about the Knicks, and I might get a lot of hate for it actually, but I think we need to trade Courtney Lee, man. He is he's a great player. He's been around the league for a long time. He's actually played in a finals before with the Magic.
Yeah. Shouts
out Thomas. And I think it's about time he starts making the playoffs again, man. I love what he's done for the Knicks. I'm nothing but grateful for him. Look at that. You know what I mean? 5 years without the playoffs. They're showing it right now. I just want, at the very least, if my team is going to suck, the guys that are on it, I want to see them do okay.
I can see, who I can see. See, how is Grayson Allen ranked as a top 10 player on the board right now, but he's not even being mocked in the first round?
No. Well, ESPN fixed theirs today, and they had him going.
Okay, but anyway.
Yeah,
I forgot what I was talking about.
I had him going in the second, though, before all the combine stuff.
Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee was.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I feel like Courtney Lee could be kind of like the Nick Young to Golden State. Maybe if you put him on a team like Houston. Or
Houston would be perfect. San Antonio.
Toronto. Maybe Boston. I don't know.
Boston would be cool. Look, they're all don't mess this up.
Yes. Okay, so the Knicks are on the clock right now. We got 2.5 minutes left. And there's some pretty good guys on the board. Lonnie Walker.
I'd rather have Lonnie Walker than Kevin Knox in my life.
Okay.
I do like Lonnie Walker, though. Do I want Kanter to stay? Do you mean after this season or play this year as a Knick? I think we should trade him regardless, though, while his value while he's got value after this draft. Well, yeah, because we need a center regardless now. Like with Wendell Carter going.
I was honestly thinking that Wendell Carter would be the pick for the Knicks, but I was because I thought the Bulls were going to get MPJ. Then I thought Sexton was going to go to Cleveland, and then I thought the Knicks were going to have their choice between Wendell Carter and the Bridges.
Yeah.
And I thought they were going to go Wendell Carter, but now it's now it's kind of all. So was Porter able to come back at all last season?
He played the last 3 games. So did 2 regular season games and like 1 tournament game.
How did he do?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how would you do coming back from back surgery? You know what I mean? I'm not going to judge him based off that. How did he
do at the combine?
Good. He did all right. But he was doing he just did the measurables and stuff because he was doing private workouts.
Okay.
But he did like test any team. He was like, yo, if you got inquiries about my back, he's like, you can come check it out personally.
Yeah, because I know the whole Fultz thing.
Bro, you don't want. Shouldn't have been the first pick. We said it last year. We're watching it and we're like, "What is going?"
Yeah, but do you know how much criticism the Sixers now have to go through with,
Angel, he's not even watching. Come on,
they have to go through so much so much criticism for passing on Tatum, passing on Lonzo Ball, passing on De'Aaron Fox. Here's the next pick. Who's it going to be? I don't know.
With the 9th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kevin Knox.
No!
So the next pick, Kevin Knox, small forward from Kentucky.
This is now guaranteed that Kevin Knox is going to NBA career.
Well, I hate it. I'm not talking about it.
Obviously, it's not that popular, as you guys can see, and on the screen, people are booing it. And like I said before, man, Kevin Knox is a guy who I haven't seen at all. I don't know how he plays. Is he a shooter? Is he a defender? Is he a passer? I don't know. Seems like a lot of the Knicks fans there are pissed, though.
Kevin was a quarterback his freshman year. His first play was sacked.
Hold on, I'll talk in a minute. I just want to hear what they have to say.
Okay, fair enough.
6'9", Kevin Knox is. He's got a 6'11", 7-foot wingspan. He's long, he's athletic, and he is a scorer. And he's an NBA.
He's not a scorer.
How much did he average?
15 and a half. It's college. Oh, so we just drafted J.R. Smith is what you're telling me? I know what he is. This is the thing, dude. Kevin Knox had a great tournament run. You know what I mean? Not even great, really good. Wow, man.
So his pro comp is Tobias Harris, according to Chauncey Billups. Those Pistons unis are cool.
They are the gray ones.
Damn, man, I'm sorry.
It is what it is, man. They do it every year.
But only time will tell.
Nah, man.
If this dude sucks, then you think they'll fire everybody?
I would hope so. I would hope so. I'm so confused right now. Shut up. Oh, what do you guys think of the pick, man?
Yeah, they're
chanting we want Porter right now.
Kevin Knox is going to New York City.
Well, Kevin actually heard them saying that they want Porter, but how do you feel about that? You like that, right?
Yeah, I like that. That's motivation. A lot of the city wants Porter, but I'm ready to work. I'm ready to get to the organization and try to
Ed Vargas says bad choice. He's a limited player.
Yes, exactly. Very limited. The offensive game isn't going to look at Porzingis. They should show him. No, the offensive game, it'll develop a little bit, but not what the Knicks are thinking.
Campbell says we will never be good under James Dolan.
Probably not wrong.
I know.
over your career? That's sort of advantage of mine. I mean, I'm just going to keep getting better and better. I'm only
No, you're not.
I got a lot to learn. So, I mean, I'm going to be able to play for a great coach.
Oh, yeah, Stephen A. I'm not even going to watch ESPN the next 3 days.
I think Spike Lee's in the building somewhere. You might want to go introduce yourself to him.
No. You're not staying long, buddy. Everybody's texting me. They're like, what did you just do?
Yeah.
I'm like, I did not mean. Thanks, Mom.
I'm sorry, man. I hope he turns out to be a stud.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, what do you think he'll? I could see him averaging like 10 or 12 points his rookie year. Does he start?
Yeah. Does he? I don't even know. Right now, nah, probably not. They probably start Tim Hardaway Jr. at the small forward. Islanders. I'm actually a Ranger fan.
What are the dangers of that? You've been around the NBA a long time. If you don't have a voice where the voice changes, it's like.
So I'm going to say the Sixers are going to take Michael Bridges.
You think so?
Yeah, they obviously. I mean, it's not fair if they get Porter Jr. If they get Porter Jr., it's rigged. I'm
Why?
just saying. Why? They're already great.
Oh. They do need a center, or a small forward. What does Porter Jr. play? Power forward or small forward?
Yo, is there a delay? What did you ask me?
Porter Jr.
But regardless, small forward though.
Okay.
He'd be better at. Yeah, my dog Jet Central is a Nets fan for the moment. And I don't know if there's a delay in the stream. I don't think so.
There's probably just a second delay.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I know a lot of live streams have like a 5 to 10 second delay. Ed Vargas says, JC, this feels like some past Jets first picks. Yeah, man. I don't really know Kevin Knox. I don't really know basketball like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I just know that the one thing is, though, is that it's like there are some teams out there. Cleveland Browns is one of those teams where they can't mess around and like try to outsmart the league and try to get all cute and do this and that and like try to do things that like really, outsmart the league. They just can't do that, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what the Knicks did, you know, instead of just taking a safe prospect in either the Bridges or whatever.
Yeah,
like
they chose like the project of all projects.
So here's the Sixers pick.
2018 NBA Draft. The Philadelphia 76ers select Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, so they took Mikal Bridges. I love the pick. He's staying in Philly. He's going to be a fan favorite off the top. And the best part about him, he's a floor spacer. He plays defense, and he's a junior or a senior, so he's obviously already matured. He's just going to fit in and be more of a pro already, you know. So
I think it's great for him. I think it's what Philly needs, just like a calming presence. He's kind of coming into this situation probably older than Ben Simmons and Fultz, correct?
Oh, yeah. And Embiid. Maybe the same age as Embiid.
So it could work, and they need a 3. I mean, I like Covington, but –
you know what? And that might be his best comparison. He could be a better Covington. So does Charlotte take MPJ or does Charlotte
I think Charlotte takes Porter Jr. I think Michael Jordan takes a lot of he's probably sick and tired of like everyone making fun of him for being like the worst GM in the league.
Just fit wise though, I do think Miles actually isn't a bad fit here. Miles Bridges. But this will be interesting. I want to see after the Dwight trade where they're gonna, try and switch this team around. They should just let the Clippers put both their picks in at the same time. Lonnie Walker could go here too.
Especially if they move Kemba. Hey Emma, what's up?
Oh yeah, if they move Kemba.
If they move Kemba, they gotta pick Lonnie Walker. I mean, you would assume.
Yeah. They'd probably take Gilgeous because Lonnie Walker is like a shooting guard.
Oh, I thought he was the point guard for Miami.
He was like their 2 guard, like combo. He'll end up being like, I think Lonnie Walker's gonna be like Donovan Mitchell, dude. Like, obviously not exactly the same, but I see a lot of similarities when I watch their games. Oh, man, I'm still so mad. That's deflating.
So the Hornets are on the clock right now.
I like Troy Brown. He was getting a lot of love at first, but not so much anymore.
I'm actually going to move this mic a little closer to us.
Yeah, Thomas says Miles Bridges would be a solid pick here. I agree. And I agree with you, too. I don't think Kemba is going to get traded. I think it would have happened already.
We've got Mom here, too, Tania. We love that celebration, and there's not a better story.
Are you going to spend tonight watching, like, Kevin Knox highlights?
No way. No way. I've seen everything I need to see from this kid. I hope he makes me eat my words. I really do. Like, but
yeah, look what happened with Porzingis.
At least he was European. Like, you know, I had never seen anything on the guy. Just watched the whole season of Kevin Knox. Oh, Mo Wagner would be – dude, Mo Wagner is such a Brad Stevens player.
You say that you get choked up every time you see him running out the locker room. Now you get to see him run out the locker room in the arena.
He was he's the guy from Michigan. Was their power forward center this year. He's gotten better every year. I think he is a senior, so he's older, but that's like perfect for Brad Stevens, number one. And number two, he has gotten better and developed every single year, especially the last 2 years. He's really taken that next step towards, you know, hitting the threes and all that, playing today's type of game.
I think Michael Porter to the Clippers would be a great fit to replace, like, or nah, because they have Tobias Harris.
Well, replace Gallinari maybe.
Yeah.
I think I don't know who the Hornets are going to take, but if there is a way that the Clippers get MPJ and Lonnie Walker, then they won the draft. So we'll see how that works out. Because I could even see them taking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here. I know Michael Jordan's like wasn't really impressed with his workout just because that length. Hornets gonna make a splash. We'll see, man. I think you're right though.
Yeah, so the Hornets are still on the clock.
So Ko here, he's a Clippers fan and wants SGA and MPJ. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. You're getting one of the two.
Who's SPJ?
Or SJA or SGA, I meant to say. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay.
SGA. I'm not huge on Robert Williams. I think he kind of sucks. Wow. Oh, man. That gave me a headache.
What are all your Knicks friends talking about?
Oh, they're just, what did you do? What, you guys suck. All that fun stuff.
Thomas predicts that the Hornets will make a splash.
Yeah. Yeah, Thomas actually asked you, what do you think about Jared Allen? I know you love him.
Jared Allen, yeah. I think he's a beast. I think I like him because he was like a mid-late first-round pick, and he still actually showed like a lot of promise. I didn't really watch too much of him earlier on in the season, but like post All-Star break, he did really well on the defensive side with like the blocks and rebounds and stuff. I think he's definitely a guy to build around, and he's definitely going to be. I think the Nets showed a lot of promise by just getting rid of Dwight or like attempting to get rid of Dwight because they believe in Allen. So I think that's like a boost in confidence.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree, and I think his afro is the best since Ben Wallace's. So yeah, definitely. He honestly, like Allen would, if they're able to keep, like if they decide to keep Okafor, I should say, Allen is the perfect replacement for him. Like you know, when he comes off the court, because offense to defense. So you can even set them along each other.
Clemson Jacob says, "Who's your favorite NFL team if you watch the NFL?"
Oh, Jets, man, all day. Gang green. Oh, he's got the Mavs hat on now.
Luka?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Wow. He still chose Kevin Knox with MPJ on the board.
Oh, here's the Hornets pick.
With the 11th pick in the
It's gonna be Porter Jr.
NBA
That'd be
Draft,
cool.
I bet.
Charlotte Hornets select Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, they took Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I read today Michael Jordan loved his workout. So when Michael Jordan loves you as a player, you know you're not gonna make it. No, I hope not, because I don't hate the kid. Some suit though, good lord. What is that?
So now the Clippers are on the clock. The Clippers are now back-to-back picking right now.
12 and 13.
12 and 13 with potentially a top 3 player in this draft on the board. I would assume one of them they can just say, screw it, let's just take a chance because we have another player. Or, another pick, I should say.
And you know what's funny about that? Do you remember what was the one problem with the Clippers the whole Lob City era? They never had a small forward, right?
Yeah.
Now they're about to take MPJ. They're going to have him, Tobias, and Gallinari with nothing else. They went complete.
Well, who else is on the Clippers?
Obviously Jordan's still there because I don't.
Oh yeah, okay.
And there's all this talk that he's opting out, bro. He's not opting out at $24 million. You're not. He's never gonna get that money again. So look at Dwight. You know what I mean? Thomas thinks the Clippers might pass on MPJ. Yo, I'd be shocked. I'm with him on that. When you have 2 first-round picks back to back like that, screw it.
Yeah.
Let's try.
I think if I'm the Clippers right here, I would pick.
That's the perfect comparison. Sorry to cut you off.
No problem.
For Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is MCW. Hopefully he can just get a better offensive game to stick around in the league because I like them both. But
yeah, no, I was just gonna say. I think if I was the Clippers with this 12th pick, I think I would pick Lonnie Walker. Yeah, from Miami, and then with the 13th pick, I would choose Porter Jr.
I'm 100% with both of those. It's been a crazy draft. No trades yet, real trades. Picks have been traded.
Young.
Well, picks have been traded, but I mean
players.
Players, yeah. I thought when the Bulls chose is when we might see some real player movement.
Kawhi, maybe.
Well, yeah, somebody just asked about that. If they take Michael Porter Jr., then I think you definitely do call the Spurs and you say, hey, man, here's Bradley, Tobias Harris.
If you're the Clippers, if you're the Clippers, you can do that.
Yeah.
Charlotte has agreed to a deal to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the Clippers. The Clippers will send Charlotte back the 12th pick, the next pick of the draft, and 2 future second-round picks.
Okay.
The Clippers have been focused on
okay. So explain.
Yeah, so the Hornets drafted – they got us again. The Hornets drafted Gilgeous-Alexander for the Clippers, and the Clippers are going to take whoever the Hornets want at 12, but so they swapped picks, but the Clippers gave the Hornets 2 second-round picks next year. So SGA is now a Clipper, and we're going to find out who the Hornet is going to be, and then we're going to go back to the Clippers.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm wearing the wrong hat.
Yeah, man. I just feel like with football, it's just so much more easier because it's not what good does it do,
Well, my only problem is he's going to get interviewed twice and have to have 2 different reactions. He's falling in love with 2 different teams.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't even know he's a Clipper. He still thinks he's a Hornet.
Yeah, but what? I don't get the point of that.
You see that almost 6'6" with 7-foot wingspan?
Yeah.
That's Ntilikina stuff. And I understand why they fall in love with a player like, Gilgeous-Alexander and Ntilikina wingspan. But, I feel if you have a 7-foot wingspan and you're not 7, even 6'8", I feel like that would affect your shot because your arm is too long. It's too long for you to bring your shot up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even though it's a great thing defensively, he reminds you of Wiggins. He looks like Wiggins, but I think Wiggins is a way better player. Wow. Cause thinks that Lonnie Walker is kind of trash.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I thought he was talking about Kemba Walker.
Oh, well, I mean, I think Kemba's better than Lonnie, so I'm hoping it's Lonnie. Yeah, it's a good point, Steve-O, but I mean, like, you got to remember, he's coming to the NBA now. You're not going to be backing down kids. He's going to be backing down men. So that 80% is easily going to go down to 40% in the post. You know, like, imagine LeBron guarding you down low, or, you know, like, even you mess around and got Drummond on you. You know what I mean? Like, there's more, you know, there's no kids in the NBA. It's the only way I can put it. And if you are a kid, you change quickly, you know? NFL, you know that. It's a man's league, dude.
Yeah. I like Aaron Holiday a lot. I like Vincenzo.
I love all white guys, even though Holiday.
I like Kyrie Thomas too. Here's the Clippers pick, or Clippers are picking, but technically it's going to Charlotte. So
with the 12th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Miles Bridges.
All right, so the Clippers drafted Miles Bridges for the Hornets, and I thought that'd be so. Me and Thomas, we were on the same brainwave on that one. I love it, man. I think that's the right movement for this team.
I think they were going to go with Porter Jr. right there when he said like Miles.
Oh, the M, yeah.
But actually, I got a quick question for you and for everybody out there watching. If you do this basketball trade, right? So Charlotte and the Clippers just did this trade.
Yeah.
Does the Clippers do the Clippers get on or the Hornets get on the phone, call LA, and say you have to pick this guy?
Yeah. I would even imagine that the Hornets called Miles Bridges in the Clippers. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
You know, and I would think Miles Bridges know what's going on. Maybe SGA didn't, but I think the Hornets might have called Bridges.
Okay. All right. So Bridges is now going to Charlotte.
Yeah, great fit, man.
Along with 2 second-round picks?
Next year.
Okay.
Or maybe it's 1 this year and 1 next year, but it's definitely 2 second-rounders for sure, yeah. Yeah, I love the fit. I think he fits real well with Kemba. Like, he reminds me a lot of Draymond, you know, real active, big, you know what I mean? Can shoot the three, more than Draymond, so dribbles way better than him. And he still likes to pass like Draymond does, which I think is like Draymond's best asset, truly. He is underrated, the passing. Who's their comparison? Sean Marion, okay. Yeah, it's just another active dude like that. You know what I mean? I think Bridges is a little more athletic than Sean Marion, though. That shot was just something horrendous.
I remember Marion. Who did he play on? Dallas, Phoenix.
I remember him mostly as a Sun, but yeah, he won the title with the Mavs.
He was in the Heat for a
little bit. Yeah, he was a Raptor for a little bit.
He was a Cav.
Yeah, the first year, yep. Yes, he was. I think that might be it.
I never even heard of Zaire Smith.
That's the dude, the real athletic kid I was telling you about. They're all real athletic, man, when you start getting into the 15s and stuff. Good answer, buddy. Why he's wearing a Clippers hat. That's not right, so man. It's not right.
I like the Clippers.
Yeah, so he just said, I love the city of Charlotte while he's wearing a Clippers hat. And this is 100% why I agree with Jet Central over here, why the NBA draft needs to take the, you know, NFL drafts, just how they handle the trades on draft day.
Thomas says, I was thinking that the Clippers could give up 12 and the 13th pick and a few players for Kawhi.
Yeah, that's what I said. So, and I did a video on that, on speculation for Kawhi, and I said I think the best offer the Clippers could give the Spurs was Tobias Harris, Avery Bradley, and the 12th and 13th pick. So, you know, obviously it didn't happen. I know the Spurs just don't want to trade him in the West. But that's really why I thought that, you know, the Hornets, we'd see something right now. Maybe they chose him to trade him to the Spurs, Bridges, because that is a Spurs-type player.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think, because I could see Kawhi going there with the whole Jordan brand thing, even though he's currently not signed to Jordan right now. He's waiting for a new contract. Maybe he'll go to Puma. He's got trust issues. He does, though. That's Kawhi's problem.
Yeah.
He's got trust issues. Wow. Porter Jr., right? You got to say score to try?
For the Clippers?
Yeah. Or is it Lonnie Wall? Like,
I would go with Porter Jr., but that's just me, though.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
But I think Porter Jr. is going to go to Washington.
Oh, I could see it, and I like it. I like it a lot. Like, I like it a lot.
Who do you think would go to Denver?
What are they, 16?
No, right. They're next.
Oh, Denver's 14?
Who do they need? I don't even know who Denver needs. The small forward.
Yeah. I don't know where they go, man. Like, they're so athletic.
Doc, whatever.
I like him a lot, but I think it's just still a little bit too early for him. But
where do you see Job going?
I don't know. You know where I'd like to see him? Where would I like to see him end up is like the Nets. Truthfully, the Nets. I think he'd be like a real good player for Atkinson to start truly building that Spurs culture there. You know, because he's a little bit older. He's like a junior.
Manel says MPJ to Brooklyn somehow. I'd be with it. That's cool. Might as well.
I mean, I'd be against it, but
that'd be nuts if he
be
falls
a big
all the
slap
way.
in the face.
I don't think he'll fall that low because I'm thinking like if a team like Golden State or the Lakers is on the clock, they'll just take him.
Yeah,
and just be like, just offer him as trade bait.
Dude, if he goes to the Lakers, I'm glad the Sixers passed on him. That one kind of worried me.
Yeah,
because it's just like, man, it's tempting. You know what I mean? They're probably sitting there like, dude, we could do it.
I know.
They might be one of the only teams that could have done it just to mess around, and it doesn't work out, and it's okay. It's like Fultz this year.
I'm shocked that Luka went to Dallas.
Lakers have Durant 2.0. I guess you're talking about Ingram. I don't really agree with that. Because people forget KD was nice from day one. Ingram's all right. That suit. No.
So we got 15 seconds left for the Clippers' 13th overall pick. Waiting to see right here. There's some pretty good players left on the board. Aaron Holiday, Grayson Allen.
Yeah, you get to 15, and that's where it kind of, you just start seeing these real athletic dudes of the old, but it's still.
And you want to know what's funny is that, like, guys like hold on, here comes Adam Silver.
Second lottery pick, let's go to the commissioner. With the 13th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Jerome Robinson from Boston College.
Whoa!
I don't know him. I don't know
All
this
right,
guy.
so this dude was getting a lot of love from the war. All right, so the Clippers have taken Jerome Robinson, shooting guard from Boston College, with the 13th pick, and it looks like they're keeping this one. He was getting a lot of love from Golden State, believe it or not. He plays real well off the ball. He moves real well off the ball. Good shooter. I'm shocked. I had him going like 28, something like that. So this is like, he must have had some workout, dude. That's all I can say.
I noticed that he wasn't in the top 10.
Yeah.
So he was the best available, whatever.
Yeah, so he must have had some workout. And I think he's a little bit older. I think he's a junior. Interesting pick. I don't get it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
where's MPJ going to go? Let us know where you guys think Porter Jr. is going to go. I think he's going to go to the Wizards.
Wow.
Boston College has some pretty sweet uniforms.
They do. Shout out Ben Simmons, Martin County product.
Justin.
That'd
be sick if Ben Simmons went to.
Good looks. Shame on me. I kind of like the Nuggets new look with the red.
It looks cool, but like, dude, nothing was more.
Yeah, classic.
Like nothing. Yeah, that's so fresh. The light blue, the powder blue,
the Chargers,
and the yellow. I love those Denver uniforms. So the Nuggets are now on the clock. 4 minutes left, technically on the clock, and then we got the Wizards, and then the Suns again. Dude, if Phoenix can get MPJ,
I think the Nuggets might take Lonnie Walker. If Phoenix get MPJ plus Ayton, get out of here.
That would be they'd win the draft, bro.
Oh, easily. So yeah, Oh man. I think you're right though. I don't think he gets past Washington because they need a 3-man.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's no good centers available. Well,
put into words what it means to be in this moment.
Incredible.
I like that Clippers hat.
Yeah, I like the new logo. I don't like it on the jersey, but on the hat it's fresh.
I don't like how the Clippers wear like the all black uniforms.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
I like the blue ones.
Do you know how much money he's lost, bro? Denver's probably sitting there saying, you know what, we got a lot of talent too. We could afford to mess up.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Plus, it's like pre-free agency too, so it's like
good. Yeah. Wow. Oh, he's nervous. Look at him. He's just itching. Fresh cut though.
I hope this guy like just comes to the NBA and just balls.
Yeah, me too. I hope he makes all of us just eat our words.
It's his final chance to be a lottery pick. They have been pouring over medical information all day in Denver. Their president of basketball operations, Tim Connolly, Arturas Karnisovas, their general manager, they expected the possibility of Porter.
You like that one, Evan Aaron Rodgers?
What was it? Porter Jr. is he's having like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ryan Cummings, man. I'm not huge on Jaren Jackson Jr. I thought it was terrible. I would have gone Bamba or something, so I don't get it. But
yeah, because all this talk about Memphis trying to win now and this and that, and then they go after a guy who's like a big project.
I wonder, like, so what do you think? They're gonna try and just have twin towers? That doesn't work. We saw that doesn't really work. Like the Pelicans got better after DeMarcus Cousins got hurt. So
maybe, I don't know.
It's
just so confusing.
It really is, man.
That's the area where they can use him at. Great shooter, can make plays, and if he's healthy.
I'm still hoping to see some trades, man. Like I was really hoping there'd be some action tonight.
How good is J.R. Smith?
He's good, man. Like I said, he's real athletic. He's a Kevin Knox. He's a Kevin Knox, though. You're picking him off potential. You know, his vertical. You know, it's off the charts. He's a dunker though. Like he had a video floating around. I don't know if you saw, but he did a 360 windmill, like between the legs. So like, I mean, it's there, but yeah, Mirotić is a beast. I love him. It was mad funny. I don't know if you guys saw the story, but the reason he was like shaved and everything is because like once he shaved, they started winning, and that's how they got like to the 6th seed or whatever.
Who?
Mirotić. So like, who was it? Not Anthony Davis. Drew Holiday would bring a razor for him on the plane to shave on it. That's why he always looked like clean. Oh, okay. I didn't know Justice was getting drafted.
So, all right. So we got 20 seconds left, and Porter Jr. is still sitting there, like looking kind of pissed. So I don't think the pick is going to be him. Or actually, I don't know. Do they call the prospects in basketball?
I don't know. Truthfully, like. You never see him on the phone. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably get texts from agents, you know. But imagine Jokic, MPJ, and Murray. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Plus, you guys are forgetting Gary Harris, man. He's nice. Millsap is still there too.
I love Jokic.
Yeah, Joker. Kevin Knox. Well, stop showing that, dude.
There's still a lot of.
They don't need another guard though. That's
Denver?
why. Yeah, that's why I could see them taking, MPJ. I don't know what's gonna happen, but they don't need another guard. Like I like Lonnie Walker, but like, gotta cut that hair though, man. It's turning into Alfred over there. He's like, bro. Or the Warriors, yeah, right.
That'd be absolutely nuts. And then, like, for the NBA's luck, he's just going to turn out to be like the next great stud for
Yeah.
the Warriors the next 10 years.
Naturally, right? You don't need another guard. You got Malik Beasley, Gary Harris, Jamal Murray.
Gary Harris.
I said Gary Harris. Malik Beasley, Gary Harris, Jamal Murray.
Don't they have that one dude? He's a shooting guard, Will Barton.
Yeah, well, he's a free agent.
Okay. I definitely feel like the Nuggets need a small forward.
Yeah.
I love Drew Holiday's game, by the way.
Who?
Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
Aaron
me too.
Holiday's brother.
I like Justin Holiday, man. He was good for the Knicks when we had him. Bad team, but yeah.
Here's the pick right here.
All right.
I want to answer that question by Manel.
Yeah, because you brought that up earlier. Yeah.
The Denver Nuggets select Michael Porter Jr.
All right, he went Porter Jr. to the Nuggets. All right. Well,
all right, so Michael Porter Jr. just got picked by the Denver Nuggets. I like the pick.
yeah. Like I said, I knew they'd say to themselves, "We got the talent to just say F it." Now he's happy.
He's probably pumped too because he's like, all right, I could just go to a playoff team.
And he's going to get big minutes.
Yeah.
He looks healthy to me, man. I know it's, wearing suits and all that stuff, but come on. Doesn't that look like just a solid dude, Walking a little stiff.
Well, I do think we're right in saying that he has the ability on the offensive end.
Steve-O said that the Warriors are going to take Jello if he's still available. Probably in the second round, though, if anything.
That's like total opposite Warrior, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Washington takes Williams. Robert Williams? I could see it. They do need a center. I'd like to see them get Boogie, put John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins back together. But Jerome Robinson to the Clip. What? Ooh.
You know who Phoenix needs to get? Holiday.
Walker. Oh, okay.
Or Walker.
Okay.
That'd be great for them.
Either way.
That'd be great for the Suns.
Just keep adding shooters, man. Just keep adding shooters. Hey, Dizzle was nice. Look, I miss those jerseys, dude. And the next ones. Those red ones.
Yeah.
That's how long ago it was, bro. Vince was a net.
Yeah. That's kind of what I remember him as. I don't even remember him as a Raptor.
Oh, I do. But I was up north that time.
Yeah.
So I remember when he got traded to the Nets, dude. Everybody was rocking Kid and Carter jerseys. And, you had me and my little Stephon Marbury jersey.
Michael, you described your playing career as riding the elevator until your injury, and then you had to take the stairs. So describe what it's like to get through all of that adversity and make it to this stage still as a lottery pick.
Man, all I can say is it's a blessing. I'm not entitled to this. Everything's a blessing.
Who does Milwaukee pick?
Zaire Smith.
Okay.
You know them. Just get them runners, man. Let me ask you, man. What are your thoughts on Giannis? Overrated or?
I like Giannis. I still think he's young, but I definitely think he's overhyped. Definitely a top 10 player, but.
Do you think he'll ever have a shot? And let me know what you guys think too. Because I love Giannis. I agree. I think he's top 10 player. He's great, but I don't think he'll ever develop a shot. Yeah, it is a great pick.
Yeah, you keep his power. Says Suns take Dante.
That'd be cool. It'd be a little bit of a reach, but he's just he's gonna be one of those great bench players. 6-man,
That's good to see. Coming up after the break, number 1 overall pick, will join us.
Giannis is going to be great, but he'll be like an average shooter. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But with the way today's game is going, it's all threes. So I'm just, you're going to have to keep Middleton. And do you guys think Parker is gone?
Yeah.
Where's Jabari go?
It's a good point.
There's so many places he could go, though. Celtics, Heat. He
Indiana.
can stay. Justice said Miami.
Yeah. He'd be sick with the Heat.
Yes, he would.
Be right back. I'm just going to go grab water.
BRB. All right, so the Wizards, they're on the clock right now. Shout out to my dog, Angelo. We'll see who they pick. I like initially with the Wizards picks the last few years. I liked them right away. I loved Porter Jr. I loved Oubre. Loved Beal. Obviously, couldn't go wrong with John Wall. But it's just, Porter Jr. and Oubre, they're not really turning into what I thought. I thought Porter Jr. was going to be like the next. Yeah. Everybody's got the potential, though. Nah, Steve Olani hasn't been drafted yet. I feel sorry for Jabari too, Thomas. But I think he's done getting hurt, hopefully. Just got to get them knees strong. MPJ is a what? He's a nugget, if that's what you mean. They just took him. Oh, I'm still gonna go that he's gonna be a beast. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold an injury against him, not yet. Just because, if he would have came straight out of high school, he would have been the first pick in the draft last year. So it's not fair to do to the kid. Got a minute left for the Wizards pick. Bulls. Lonnie? Do you live in Miami, or you guys just grow up together? That's pretty cool. I actually saw his Snapchat today on his story.
Who?
Lonnie Walker. I guess Steve-O knows him personally.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Is Lonnie Walker from Florida?
I was just asking him that.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope MPJ, you grew up together. Dope. Was that here or was that somewhere else? That's real cool.
Yeah, Thomas says he hopes MPJ proves everybody wrong. I agree, man. That'd be so awesome.
And it'd be cool to, Nuggets haven't had a star since Melo. You know what I mean? So it'd be, I wouldn't be, Hopefully it works out the next trade for this one, too. Just works out next time. Cool. He said he grew up with him here. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Next year, Ireland have a potential lottery pick. Ireland. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look him up. I haven't heard. It's going to Cuse. I haven't heard anything on. I'm going to watch film on him tonight.
Who?
Aldine. I don't even know how to pronounce the last name. Aldine Ijahome? I don't know. He's a beast. I mean, if he's going to Cuse, yeah. Boheim doesn't recruit scrubs. Bro, only the Nets would give up Kuzma pick.
I would still do it, man. I like D'Angelo.
Yeah, me too.
I think Kuzma would be worse without Lonzo.
Well, dude, Lonzo missed 40 games this year. Maybe 30. Played a lot without him.
Damn, did I see you?
Who, what? That'd be me?
No, him.
Oh, with the yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear that they asked Kevin Knox that, but I did hear something before the draft today, and we got a trade.
Oh, it's just announcing
they're announcing the deal with the Clippers. But anyway, before the draft, when I got here, I was telling him, I walked in his room and I was like, the Knicks are taking Kevin Knox. And he was like, no, why? And I was like, I just heard an interview with him. He said that they, hold on 1 second. The Wizards are selecting.
Oregon. Wow.
Oh, they took my boy Troy Brown. So they went the route I thought, where they take a small forward with the Otto Porters and the Kelly Oubres. They draft these guys that just don't. They're supposed to be good, and they're just not what they're supposed to be, but they're good players, Like Porter Jr. was supposed to be better. Oubre was supposed to be better. I like the fit. I like the pick.
Maybe that falls on coaching.
Definitely. I don't think Scott Brooks is that great of a coach, in all honesty. But better than I.
So Phoenix is now on the clock. I think they're going to go Holiday.
Yeah, I could see Holiday.
Did Lonnie Walker get picked, by the way?
No, he hasn't. So I'm going to go with Lonnie Walker on this one.
Okay.
Or Zaire Smith. I don't know if Holiday's really on their board, but Holiday would be good in Milwaukee, actually. I'd prefer to see that. Especially with Bledsoe's contract expiring. He could, take over the reins.
Wait, Bledsoe's going to be a free agent?
After the season coming up.
Okay. Because that I would have liked to see Bledsoe in Cleveland.
What, this year?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be if he was going to be a free agent.
That wouldn't be bad. I mean, it depends on what Cleveland team we're talking about, though. Whether if I like to see him there. But anyway, going back to the Kevin Knox thing, he had an interview today where he said we have a new coach, quote unquote, and the Knicks just hired, and obviously we just.
Clemson said he played. Clemson Jacob said he played against Trae Young.
Oh wow, he dropped 50 on us. That's crazy. That's nuts. I actually played AAU with Michael Jordan's nephew, Justin Jordan.
What do you think about Elfrid Payton? With a sad face.
Yeah, I loved Elfrid. I think now that he cut his hair, he might be able to shoot. Won't be nothing hitting him in the way. I think the fit in Phoenix is better than Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's restricted or if he's not even a free agent. If he is a free agent, I mean, I don't even know where I could see him right now, truthfully. There's a spot for him in the league, though. It's just, he'd be a backup at that point.
Maybe if Van Fleet leaves, you go to Toronto, back up Lowry.
I'm surprised Toronto hasn't made a trade yet because I've been hearing they want to blow it up. Obviously not.
Yeah, so the Suns are on the clock right now, pick 16 with 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker would be a good fit here. Then you go Aaron Holiday at 17. Then the Spurs, actually, I could see Keita Diop being picked if I just had to. I like Zaire Smith here too, man. The Suns are one of these teams that they just love the athletic dudes. So we'll see if they can stray away and be smart here.
I think you have to go with a safe pick here.
Yeah.
Not a reach.
Do I think the Raptors should blow it up? Not completely blow it up. I'd keep DeRozan and I'd keep Ibaka. I would trade Valanciunas and I would trade Lowry. DeRozan's game, it's crazy to think, but DeRozan's game is still developing. This is the first year of him really starting to hit threes. And, I would even trade Ibaka but I like Ibaka's game. But, Valanciunas isn't really that good, and Lowry's he's at that point now. He's getting up there in age, so get what you can for him. If somebody wants to take that contract. Last year he signed a 3-year, $100 million deal, so what is that left? That's 2 years, $67 million. Mm-hmm. Good luck blowing it up, put it that way.
Yeah. I think Milwaukee, and I apologize if there's any Milwaukee fans in the chat right now, but they're such a boring team to me.
Yeah, because they should always be doing more and they never do.
Yeah.
So they lose interest, Even with the Greek Freak, that's saying something. I agree with that. All right, Thomas, it's been fun having you, man. We'll catch you next time, dude.
Later, Thomas. Thanks so much for tuning in. Great job by your Magic, by the way, getting the bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I hope he turns
out
to be a stud.
If only they had Dennis Smith Jr. like they should have taken last year. I think he'll be good. I think Bamba was a safer pick than Jonathan Isaac last year.
Okay.
So
I agree.
Now LeBron comes in. Yeah, we should have had him 8 years ago, but whatever.
I know they drafted LeBron's position.
They drafted Michael Porter Jr.'s position.
Yeah.
That's so true, Clemson.
What he said?
Their Bucks are sponsored by Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
It's just like
it looks weird too because it's like they're.
It looks weird on the white jerseys.
Yeah, they got white, green, black jerseys, and then they just have this random orange patch on the jerseys. It's just kind of weird. Starters.
Oh, so
you got to start Ayton.
No. This was last year. This is the year that just happened. Ayton wasn't there.
Key reserves.
Oh, no, I didn't even see his name there. Yeah.
This is, I think, projected.
This is okay. So Alfred is still going to be there.
You got to start eating over Bender.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I would have Bender come off the bench.
You just drafted him number 1. Exactly.
And just like have him like shoot threes and play fast in transition.
Well, what they have? Marquise Chris being the 4?
Starting 4.
I might start Bender. 8 and Bender. And then Warren the 3. That's what they had at the 3, right? DJ Warren.
Well, what would you do with Josh Jackson?
Oh no, Jackson. You're right. So it'd be no. It'd be Ayton, Bender, Jackson at the 3, Booker, and I guess Alfred.
Or if they pick some.
Actually, I might. No, if it were me, my starting lineup, I put Booker as my ball handler at number 1. I put Josh Jackson
at 2.
Yeah, at the shooting guard. That way, I could squeeze TJ Warren in the starting lineup.
And then Ayton.
Bender. Yeah, Bender and Ayton.
And then you'd have Marquise Chris come off the bench.
Yeah, just because his offensive game isn't developing that much. Yeah,
okay.
I like him down low. I really do. It's just at this point, like I said, I can't say it all the time with the way the game's developing. Get those 3-point shooters out there. But all right, guys, Suns are making the pick right now. Let's see who.
With the 16th pick in the 2018 NBA
Suns
Draft,
pick.
The Phoenix Suns select Zaire Smith from Texas Tech.
All right, so they took Zaire Smith. I figured it was going to be him or Lonnie Walker. They love the athleticism. This dude can jump out of the gym, I'm telling you. I hope they show some film on him. I know they will. So you can get a look at him.
Okay, cool.
Wow, of Meek, I guess. I don't think his game offensively will ever get there.
Philadelphia has traded the rights of Mikal Bridges to the Phoenix Suns for Zaire Smith, who's the 16th pick in the draft. The Suns will also send a 2021 first-round pick that they have from the Miami Heat to Philadelphia.
From Dragic.
So Mikal Bridges, who grew up dreaming of playing for the Sixers, mom works for the Sixers, he'll go to the Suns now.
Wow, okay.
But what was the point of doing that?
That trade just happened right now, though. That wasn't one that was worked in. Like, the Sixers took him with the intention he was going to be a Sixer. All right, so, guys, real quick, this is what just happened.
What the hell?
Yeah, so the Sixers with the 10th pick took Mikal Bridges from Villanova, hometown boy. They are now trading him to the Suns for the 16th pick, which was Zaire Smith and a 2021 first rounder, which they got from the Heat from Dragic. So, but I like it on both sides. It still fits.
Why would Philly do that if they could just picked him at 10?
Yeah, I'm not.
Like, what's the motivation?
Well, the motivation is
they just lost a first round pick.
No, they're gaining one. They got Zaire Smith plus 2021's first round. So they're looking at it from the side as, okay, Zaire Smith was a top, should have been top 15 in all honesty. You're still getting a lottery pick for the most part, and you're getting a first rounder next year. So you're getting 2 first rounders for 1. That's how
well, in like 3 years.
Yeah, that's very true.
Damn, so did the Suns just win the draft with Ayton and Bridges?
So far. So because the Clippers didn't.
What pick is this? So right now we're at 17. The Suns just picked at 16, but they sent that guy that they picked at 16 to the Sixers for the guy that the Sixers picked at 10. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we're 17 right now. Milwaukee Bucks is on the clock with like 3 minutes left.
Yeah. And Mano's got to go, but we will see you next time, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in from Barcelona. Love it.
Hey, man, thanks so much for tuning in, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, why would you do that? See, you're going to get a lot of hate for that if you're Philly, because that was the hometown man.
I know.
You know?
I feel like, I don't know. I just don't understand it.
Wow. So does God? Lonnie Walker's got to go soon, man.
Spurs.
Why
Hawks.
not Milwaukee?
Team him up with Atlanta and Trey. I keep wanting to say Trey Burke, but
that'd be real
not
cool.
Trey Young.
That'd be real cool. I'd like to see Lonnie Walker right here, though, in Milwaukee with that team.
You would?
Yeah. Aaron Holiday, DiVincenzo, Grayson Allen.
There's still a lot of good players.
I like Kyrie
Thomas.
Thompson. He's a good Spurs player, dude. Kyrie Thomas would be a great Spurs player. Kevin Huerter, his stock is going to took a hit because he waits like a week before the draft to have like hand surgery. So
why would he do that?
I have no idea. I really hope this. Yeah, Steve-O. I mean, honestly, you might even be able to get him in the second round.
Who?
Mo Wagner, the center from Michigan. He did. I was watching the combine, and he did really well. He wasn't getting a lot of love, which was weird, at the combine. But he did really well. He did great in the 5-on-5 scrimmages, which is like what I would, if I was coaching, what I would prefer to see because it's live game action.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get caught up in the hype of the measurables and the vertical and all that. But I think you definitely got a good shot at taking Wagner. If he's taken before 25, I'd be shocked. Less than a minute, like 40 seconds in Milwaukee's got to make the pick. Josh Okogie, he's not bad. He's really athletic. He's like Zaire Smith, that kid. Just different position.
What pick in the second round do the Knicks have?
I think it's like 40 something. I'm not positive.
What if they get a really good second round pick? Are you gonna be happy?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make up for it, but. And let me just state this, man. I'm a Kevin Knox fan now. I don't know how to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
feel it. I was the same way with Darnold.
Yeah, well, I like the Trojans, so that was I wanted him a Baker, so
yeah, like
I was happy regardless.
I was really hoping for Josh Rosen, but like they picked Darnold, and like that initial shock, kind of is just tough to swallow. It's a tough pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, he's like a Knick, and that's the team that you.
The thing that bothers me is they give me no choice but to accept it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we'll see.
I really think the Hawks did well, getting their guy in Trey Young
and another first round pick,
and
you still have this pick. Just going back.
No, they also picked 30 too.
But they got tons of picks. But just going back to Kevin Knox thing, you know what makes no sense to me about it? The fact that they took this kid whose offensive game is still progressing. They did that last year with the same dude in Ntilikina.
Yeah.
So it's like you're going to keep taking these kids that, like, their game isn't all there yet. You know what I mean? It's like
I really, really like what Atlanta did.
Yeah.
I think the Hawks logo is pretty sick looking too.
Yeah, I like it. It took me a while to get used to, though. Them, I didn't like it.
That's their old one, right?
I don't think so. I don't know, though. That was a good question earlier, though. I do think Dallas is the most improved team as of right now.
That was a great question.
Thanks.
There has been a lot of trades, though,
Yeah, I thought it would be players who actually put on a jersey. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, so we're at pick number 17. It's the Milwaukee Bucks.
With the 17th pick of the 2018 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Dante DiVincenzo.
Whoa! Cool! Wow. All right, so Lonnie Walker's still on the board. The Bucks at 17 just took Dante DiVincenzo. Oh my God.
DiVincenzo, I would say.
Yeah, that's a name. But the little ginger from Villanova, man, I love it. So you got him and Dellavedova now. I like it. Cool. All right, Spurs. Let's make this trade. Give me something, man.
Yeah, because Atlanta has the 30th pick and this pick coming up, 19 or.
Wow. He shot up the charts, bro. He was like a late first rounder at first.
Yeah.
To go mid. He did do sick in the combine, though. He's another one, the 5-on-5s. He was just torching it, dude.
He was the guy that didn't start, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was their sixth man. Aaron Holiday going to the Bulls. That'd be cool. His brother plays there. I don't think they have another first-round pick, though. I mean, they could always trade back in, I guess.
Yeah. So what do you think of for the Spurs right here at 18?
I like Keita Diop's.
Okay.
I think it's a good fit. Especially, if they get rid of Leonard, bam, you got your small forward. He's like, I don't know what he's going to be, but. Oh, they got the 22nd. Okay. I mean, honestly, I know Thibodeau has coached, he coached Justin Holiday, so maybe Aaron doesn't get past Minnesota. But I could totally see it working out. That'd be pretty cool. Wow. Clemson Jacob just said that MB just tweeted, "Don't compare me to Ayton. I play defense." I love it. MB's awesome. I didn't even realize that. That's a good one. That was Budenholzer's first pick as a
that's a great point.
Coach.
Who do you think right now is the loser of the draft?
The Knicks.
I wasn't saying that like.
No, I know, but I'm just being honest with you.
But
if it's not the Knicks, it's the Clippers.
Yeah. Who? Where was Knox rated before the draft? Like,
it's like 15, 16. Not a huge reach, I guess, but like.
Yeah, there's better options available.
Appreciate the love, Aaron. We're just doing our thing, man.
Yeah, thanks so much, man. Yeah, so the Spurs are on the clock. Pick number 18, 3 minutes left. And then the Hawks follow that along with the Timberwolves after that. So when I went up to MetLife Stadium this past year, I was in Philly, and I actually checked out Villanova. It's actually really small. It's cool.
Yeah, it's real cool. I like this kid. He's cool, man. I like him a lot. I'm going to say this, though. I am shocked that he went before I think Grayson Allen's a better player. This kid might be a better shooter, but I think Grayson Allen's a better player.
Yeah.
She was hot back in the day.
I could see Spurs going Kyrie Thomas.
Yeah, that Diop. It's funny, the first mock draft I did, I had Kyrie Thomas going to the Spurs.
Okay.
I just think now with I did that before Kawhi basically said, no, I'm not coming back.
Right.
So if I'm a Spurs fan right now, I'm super eager for this pick. Because it'll help. You would think it'd help give an indication.
Right. Yeah, so we're about like halfway done with this draft right now. It's definitely hasn't gone as expected.
No, not at all. Not
probably since like pick 3.
Yeah, the first 2 picks were like, okay, figured. Yeah, like I know I keep saying it, but I just thought there'd be a lot more trades. I thought it was going to be the year.
How'd you like that the fit for Bagley to the Kings?
Loved it. I think it's perfect, honestly. The only way it would have been better if it was Doncic.
Yeah.
Truthfully, like those were my top 3 players. If I had to pick them in order, I would have done Doncic, Bagley, then Ayton. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's my top 3 in that order.
I think mine would be the same. Luka would definitely be one, though.
Yeah, and I hope I'm not buying too much into his hype, just because he's overseas. You know what I mean? We don't.
Yeah.
But
the stats that he was able to, or the awards that he was able to do, like the accolades and stuff.
What was it? Youngest EuroLeague MVP ever? Like, and that's considering the fact that Ricky Rubio was in the same league, dude. You know, Serge played over there.
Who's everybody's favorite team in the in the chat right now?
Let us know.
I don't know how I feel about that Troy Brown. That Troy Brown pick by
It's a Washington pick. I'll say that much. Nothing they do makes sense draft-wise other than John Wall.
Well, the pick's in for the Spurs.
Yeah.
With the 18th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Lonnie Walker in the fourth.
Wow, cool.
Lonnie Walker. That's a cool pick. I like that one.
Wow, so yeah, with the 18th pick, the Spurs have just taken Lonnie Walker from Miami, the shooting guard. I love it. Great fit. He's going to come in and score at the very least.
Yeah.
So
he's going to get minutes early.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Ginobili to show him the ropes.
Oh, man, maybe Kawhi's gone, dude. I love it. He's crying. I love it. He waited a minute for his name, but it's worth it, dude.
Yeah, now you're going to San Antonio. You're going to make the playoffs next year.
Boy was here. Yeah, it's a good pick. I agree, Clemson.
Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah, Thomas in the chat from earlier.
Really engaging young man and a terrific athlete player. He showed some of that athleticism, particularly after he got healthy. Time to look again with Lonnie Walker here today. As you mentioned how he got healthy last summer, Lonnie Walker tore.
Yeah, he does have a good coach.
He tweaked it again this last year at Miami, but he's an elite athlete with elite length. A little bit of a streaky shooter.
Nick says his favorite team is the Lakers.
Okay.
Trending up for sure.
You live in LA or are you just a Lakers fan? And if you don't live in LA, who made you a Lakers fan? Like what player? Probably Kobe. Yeah, I know. I just, you never know. Could have been Shaq.
Damn, these pro comparisons are kind of like.
It's not a bad one though. It's not a bad one.
But like.
I hate when they do Hall of Famers though. Compared to current players.
Like the Michael Porter Jr.'s pro com is Kevin Durant. Like, are you kidding me?
Justice says his favorite team is the Heat. That must suck.
How do you like Chandler Hutchinson?
Honestly, man, I'm not high on him at all. He's been getting a lot of love since the end of the season, and I know he's got like high basketball IQ, but I had him going to Indiana in my first mock draft.
Where does Indiana pick?
Is it 26 or something like that? We're definitely in the 20. No, not 26. It might be 24.
Wasn't he picked though, or what? He played with the Hurricanes, but he's from Reading, PA.
Pennsylvania. So I guess that's why Thomas is a Celtic fan. Was up north. They grew up, and he accepted a scholarship to Miami. That makes more sense. When he said
that's pretty interesting.
When he said here, I think he meant where he's
at.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That kind of stinks.
Yeah. Clemson says Josh Hutcherson is cool. He was good in
Hunger Games.
I don't know who that is.
I think that's the guy.
Oh, that's the movie.
The actor, yeah.
Well, supposedly there's another guy in this draft named, or was it
Chandler?
Okay.
Yeah.
We know, Lonnie, that you love all things National Geographic. You are a worldly man and you love psychology. So put this moment into words for you.
So the Hawks are now on the clock, 19th overall pick, 2.5 minutes left. Or 2.5 minutes left on the clock, I should say. And then Minnesota's up next with then the Utah Jazz following that. So overall pretty good. Now we're starting to get into the teams that are, playoff caliber, Utah, Minnesota, and whatnot. So they're basically just talking about right now, Lonnie Walker could be the steal of the draft. Because okay, so he had some medical concerns, I'm guessing, and that's why they say he fell from, where would you say, 10, 12 to 18?
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember this guy was being talked about as like, going to the Clippers or going to the Hornets maybe, and he goes all the way to 18.
I'll say this much. This just really does solidify my comparison when I say he's my Donovan Mitchell of this draft.
He's a unique kid, the highest, really the highest decorated high school player to ever pick University of Miami, and that was certainly one of the factors in their research that helped them up with a decision tonight on Walker.
What happens with Andrew Wiggins?
What do you mean?
Minnesota's about to be on the clock. 1 minute left. Actually, here, hold that thought. Here comes
the Hawks
Silver.
pick.
Yeah.
With the 19th pick,
Dwayne Dedman.
He just opted in.
The Atlanta Hawks select Kevin Herter from the University.
Wow.
This is the guy that you were talking about before from Maryland.
But he can shoot. He just had hand surgery, though. I don't mind the pick.
So they took the Hawks took Kevin Herter, the shooting guard from Maryland. He's a pretty big dude, 6'7", but you were saying, he's coming off a hand surgery.
Yeah, hand surgery about a week ago, but he's got a limited range. Like he's not going to be a starter in the NBA. He's going to be a bench player. Yeah, that's a good comparison. They compare him to Mike Miller. Like I agree. Mike Miller won Rookie of the Year and then won Sixth Man of the Year as well. So I'm not saying Herter's not going to win Rookie of the Year, but that's a decent comparison too.
I mean, it's clear Atlanta, they're going for shooters. Trae Young, this guy.
Spacing the floor. So they know what the league has become. They're adapting. Anyway, what were you asking about the Wolves?
Wiggins, what happens with him?
I mean, I still think they keep him. I think I don't think the owner wants to waste that money. He was very adamant about that last offseason. So we'll see. Do I like Donovan Mitchell or Ben Simmons more? All right, it's two different questions. I like Donovan Mitchell more. I think Ben Simmons is, better and can still always gonna be better than him. But I love Donovan Mitchell. I love the guards, man. Like
Ben Simmons is like a LeBron and Mitchell's kind of like a Kobe. Not saying they're whatever like Hall of Famers, but just saying like their games kind of are similar to those guys. I think at least. I prefer Simmons' game to Donovan Mitchell, but I like Donovan Mitchell's like personality, and I like him more. Like I'd rather root for Mitchell than Simmons.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So Nicholas, you live in Florida, okay? So do we. Cool. Okay, from Shaq and Kobe, yeah, man. Growing up, Kobe was always, I've always loved the ISO guards, even small forwards as well. But like, Melo and Kobe and younger Harden, not so much now where he's drawing fouls, but I love the ISO game. So Kobe was always, when it was him or Jordan up until like the last 2 years, I would always be like, we're forgetting about Kobe, but okay. So the Timberwolves actually got this pick this year because they traded Rubio to the Jazz last year. So this is really Utah's pick. Well, it was.
I just feel like Minnesota should be so much better than actually how they are.
Yeah. The fact that, and this is the sad part about them.
They have no weakness.
The the fact that they were an 8 seed. If Paul Millsap doesn't get hurt, they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, and by the way, that was one of the best regular season NBA games I've ever seen in my life.
I know the last game between the Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like winner goes to the playoffs, loser is just done. Their season's over. Minnesota obviously won the game, but I really wanted Denver.
Yeah,
in that last game.
Just because I know would have been more competitive. And this is another reason why I don't understand. I know, I get this, everybody wants to be that team that takes the small school kid and gets the Lillard and the Kawhi and the McCollum, but not every year it's going to work out, man. Boise State, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah. Clemson says, is Kobe the greatest Laker ever?
I agree. I mean, I think he is, and it's tough to put him over. I don't think Kareem is the best. If you're going to make a comparison, it's going to be Kobe or Magic. But I just think for the simple reason Kobe's mentality was different than anybody else's.
Yeah.
I mean, just straight up killer. Like, Allen wouldn't be a bad pick. I know Thibodeau's not picking him. But
yeah. But Utah's on the clock next, and that might be a potential landing spot for Grayson.
Yeah. I think I said that earlier this video. Aaron Holiday's still on the board too, man. So forget who it was, but somebody had said, Chicago.
They took off the top 10 players.
Oh, did they?
Probably because
it's right there.
Oh, okay, there it is. Holiday, Grayson Allen.
Holiday could go here. Kyrie Thomas would be a good fit here too. I like Kate Bates, yeah.
How's Jacob Evans?
He's all right. He's another, that's my guy right there. Shake Melton, D'Anthony. I like him. And then there's another dude going to be going to the second round, Anthony Simmons. He did the Emmanuel Mudiay thing. He went away. He ended up not playing, though. But if he would have stayed in America, he would have been a top 10 pick. So.
Picks in. Let me grab this charger.
Yeah, I agree. Since Kobe retired, I feel like he's not getting the love he used to. Totally agree with that. I don't know if it's really disrespecting him. I just think people are so fixated on it's got to be LeBron or it's got to be Jordan for the best. They don't want to consider anybody else. Because I think Magic should also be considered as a go-to. He did his thing in there, so. But it's definitely Brown. Oh, no worries, Justice. I didn't know you were in class, but
yeah, shout out to Justice.
Still kicking it. Yeah, I mean, if you say Jordan, you're not wrong, and if you say LeBron, you're not wrong. It's just what you like watching better.
Yeah.
Magic's the best Laker.
I could see that.
Yeah. It's not. Like I said, it's between him and Kobe. Everybody's got a preference. It's not like the Knicks where their best player everybody knows is Patrick Ewing. Probably will go down as Porzingis. I'm hoping. Jesus Christ, I'm hoping. Actually, I guess I'm hoping it's Kevin Knox, but
who is actually? Hold on, let's just hear this pick.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves are.
Trade to announce. The Philadelphia 76ers trade the draft rights to Mikal Bridges, the 10th pick.
They're just going over the previous trade of the Suns and the Sixers right now.
The 16th pick and a future first-round pick.
Said Walt Frazier's selection.
He was. So was Earl the Pearl.
2018 NBA Draft. The Minnesota Timberwolves select Josh Okogie.
Wow, what a reach! What a reach! That's not a Thibodeau pick at all. Holy crap! All right, so with the 20th pick, the Timberwolves have just drafted Josh Okogie, shooting guard from Georgia Tech. Real raw. Real athletic though. He must have had a really good workout because he was like, I had him going 32 at the Suns. So second pick of the second round.
Okay.
I had him going. Yeah. So it's about 12 picks too high in my opinion. I'm guessing. I mean, he went to Georgia Tech and they're known for defense, and that's Thibodeau. So I'm guessing.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is gonna be what makes up for Wiggins' defensive woes. They're gonna throw in, when his shot is, because Wiggins still is a streaky shooter. So
yeah,
So when he's being streaky, they're gonna, I guess, send in this kid maybe. Not a terrible, good fit, reach of a pick, but good fit.
McDonald's new fresh beef quarter pounder has left Jimmy speechless. So here's Charles Barkley to speak for him.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Who's Eli Yacobo?
He's good.
Is he good?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I think if Ntilikina had a better season, he would have got more love because he's from France too.
Okay.
But I think people are.
Fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
Nah, I don't know about putting Jerry or Elgin Baylor or Wilt for the best Lakers. Maybe you can make a case for Jerry, but the game was just so different then that they in Jerry West's day, the players just weren't big enough, and Wilt was Wilt is still for a reason. Going back to the Knicks though, Willis Reed was dope too. It's my dad's favorite player.
Clemson says, do we watch 30 for 30?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes. It's pretty sick. I like it. I prefer A Football Life on the NFL Network, though.
That's good, too.
Who's that guy?
Oh, it's John Starks. He is the man that got me into basketball, other than my dad. He's the first player I fell in love with.
Really?
Yeah. He was a dog on defense, man. Why are they showing him? I'm with it, but I read his book 3 times. I own it.
So what is Kevin Knox's best trait?
Truthfully, his body. That's what got him drafted. I mean, he's got the size to be great. But hi, Katie. Yeah, so the Jazz are on the clock right now at pick 21. There's less than 2 minutes left. I think they're gonna go Grayson Allen. I think there's just Quinn Snyder went to Duke, Grayson Allen went to Duke. Plus it's Utah.
That's what I'm thinking.
And it's a system. They got a system in there.
Plus, I feel like Utah needs a little bit of attitude.
Yeah,
like physicality a little bit.
Because you can tell Gobert plays with a little attitude. Bring Grayson in. Whew,
yeah,
it's just gonna bring it out.
And then Rubio would probably be back for the playoffs, or since he missed the playoffs.
Yeah,
last year.
He'll start the season for sure. Yeah, I'd be shocked if he, because it was just the hammy, right? Yeah, I think he just.
I don't know. I love Rubio's game, but at the same time, there's always a problem with it. There's always something that's coming up.
Yeah, he can't win. Oh, he can't shoot. Oh, now he's hurt. I get it.
Yeah,
I just love Rubio, man. Nobody passes like him. You know who I like too, man? He didn't get a lot of love this year because he got hurt. But the Milos Teodosic or whatever, the guy on the Clippers that came over.
I don't know.
30-year-old rookie from Serbia or something. I like him a lot. He's got great handles. Yeah, Rubio's a great facilitator. My favorite Rubio move, and I try to do when I play, is he'll penetrate into the lane, but he'll just go in a circle and just keep going in a circle within the paint. I love that. All right, so Adam Silver's announcing right now.
Yeah, Utah Jazz pick.
Utah Jazz select Grayson Allen.
Yep, Grayson Allen.
Grayson
Cool.
Allen.
Everybody in the world knew it. Cool, man. I'm a Duke fan, so this is cool. I like I love it, man. I remember after the season they were saying he was a second-round pick, and I was just like, I don't see it, man.
Yeah, he had a really nice combine.
Yeah, he did.
There's a mixed reaction
That picture would take. Oh, Donovan Mitchell loves it.
Donovan Mitchell played against Grayson Allen several occasions when Donovan was at Louisville, Grayson was at Duke. John Shire, Duke's assistant coach.
John Shire, wow, man, he should have been in the NBA.
Nick says, or Clemson says, he's seen the Football Life, but he's never watched them. But his favorite 30 for 30 is Bo Jackson and the Bad Boy Pistons. Yeah, man, the Football Life, those are awesome.
My favorite Football Life is actually the Brett Favre one. I like that one.
The Football Life?
Yeah. And for 30 for 30, they did one on the Knicks, so you have to go with that.
They also had a Joe Namath Football Life. It was a 2-part, so it was like a 2-hour one. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Did you see him throw out the first pitch for the Cubbies?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like Joe Madden a lot. I know you're not a big Cubby guy, but yo, if you anybody like baseball, man, what are your favorite baseball teams? Just curious on that. So the Bulls are back on the clock, so maybe they will take Holiday to put him up with his brother. That'd be cool. Nah, he's gonna be better than Bob Sura. Don't do that to my dog, Grayson. Oh, come on. Disrespectful. He looks like he played at South Fork, right? Oh, you're a Rangers fan. We like the Rangers.
Texas or New York?
I think he's talking because he's talking baseball. So
okay.
I think it's Texas. No, we don't like the Giants at all. Oh no,
for New York Giants?
No, I was thinking Rangers. I was thinking. I got confused. I like the Rangers.
I like the Texas Rangers.
Yeah,
I don't like the New York Rangers.
I like them both. I think Cole Hamels is getting traded. Off topic though.
And I don't really like the New York Giants either.
No, I hate the New York Giants. Sorry, guys. Did the Bulls pick Aaron Holiday? No, they are on the board right now. They got like less than 4 minutes. Oh, cool. So Donovan Mitchell just interrupted Grayson Allen's interview and dapped him up. That's awesome. Playoffs. He's a star, dude. He's a superstar.
Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome to see that, you know.
He's looking at him like he loves him.
Yeah. What is Allen a senior or a junior?
Senior.
Okay. So yeah, the Bulls are on the clock with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
No, Jello hasn't been picked yet, but they might go Aaron Holiday here. I think he's the BPA, best player available for sure. Yeah, he's still in shock about the World Series a couple years ago. So are we. We're Met fans, so we understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Jello gets picked. I hope he does, though.
What a story that would be. It'd be hysterical. Wendell Carter, 7th overall. For real, guys, let me hear your feedback on that. What do you think about that? I don't know if we asked for that right away.
Yeah.
I wish we would have because that one was the first shakeup where I was like, all right.
And Luka going to Dallas.
That was cool. Yeah, very true, very true.
Oh, man, the Bulls are already picking.
With the 22nd pick in the 2018
NBA
Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Chandler Hutchison.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the pick, but with the 22nd pick, the Bulls take shooting guard Chandler Hutchison from Boise State. You know, he's getting a lot of love. We'll see. He did do 20 points a game, but Boise State. What do you think? He's definitely got NBA body, right? He's a big boy.
I don't know how I feel about it.
What's your concern is just that you don't know much about him, right?
Yeah, I just don't know. Like shooting guard, Zach LaVine, kind of.
Looks taller than a shooting guard to you, though, right? I mean, to me, he does.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe they didn't go Aaron Holiday.
I could see Holiday going now to Indiana.
Oh. Oh, so you can okay, with his hand out, he's driving. See? Oh my God. Nah, he's huge. He'd rip me apart, but he'd break down his game. All right, he's got a nice Euro. He's lengthy though.
What was his? What were the numbers? His like averages?
20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
So it's not like he was just like a role player on Boise State.
He was their man. He was their man. The only player they had.
Okay.
But
did Boise make the playoffs?
No, that's why I'm saying. Don't do that. We watched 1 year Kuzma. You know what I mean? We don't even know what he really is yet. We got an idea. They could have hit him. They could have killed this draft. I love the Wendell Carter Jr. pick. That dude I love, Zavin Musa.
Is he a beast?
Yeah, he's sick. He's playing overseas. Yeah, Aaron Holiday is underrated. Obviously. So, yeah, Indiana, they're on the clock right now. They got like 4.5 minutes left. They could use – oh, man, they need so much help. I can't believe Victor Oladipo. You look at that roster, and it's like, how did he do that? And at this point in the draft, you don't have a great pick to be able to – it's like, what do you do?
I think you got to go Aaron Holiday.
I agree, but I'm saying you got to make a trade this offseason, right?
I think you just got to sign a small forward or trade for one.
Okay. You got to be active this offseason.
Yeah, active.
Yeah, definitely. That's another dude that should be getting some love. Bruce Brown Jr. from Miami. Maybe I understand why he's being slept on. It's like, were you helped by Lonnie Walker? I get it.
Yeah.
But his defense is better than Lonnie Walker's already.
And I think his fluidity, his playing transition is really going to pop in a spaced NBA game.
This guy was nothing.
All right, Mike. So Chandler Hutchison is on his way to Chicago. There's one guy left in the green room, Aaron Holiday.
To be the last guy. Ugh.
I love Drew Holiday's game. And his shot just has such a pretty shot.
Making it to the pros.
I like his driving ability. His passing.
Drew's?
Oh, my bad. I thought you said Aaron.
Oh, no.
But then I agree with you.
Clemson asked if
NBA's lottery.
Yeah.
Do you mean by the lottery? Do you mean when they pick the balls out of the? Or like what we're watching right now, because I mean, if it's the ping pongs, I do.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's just because they don't even do them like in front of people, and like there's actually like tons of videos on YouTube and stuff, like David Stern rigging the NBA draft and
for the Knicks. That's how I got Patrick Ewing, man.
Yeah, and like the reason why the NBA says that they don't like do the ping pong balls in front of everybody, their main reason they say is because no one would watch that.
Well,
and that's just like I mean, people are watching the unveiling, so you would think that some people are interested.
Aren't they doing it? Well, it's the same thing as like everybody wanted them to pick. They wanted that to be televised for the All-Star game this year. How they the roster shakedown. So.
Yeah, but they didn't want to embarrass anybody or something like that. So.
Well, yeah, whoever Al Horford.
What's your favorite pick of the draft so far? And what's everybody's favorite pick in the draft too?
Yeah, my favorite pick, honestly, it's been Doncic ending up there.
Yeah, Doncic to Dallas. That's sick. Yeah, Clemson knows the story.
Yep.
When he put it in the thing, he like slammed it on the side of the cylinder or the circle or whatever.
Yep.
To like bend the card and then like
I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you know what? That's probably why we never won a championship. Karma gets you eventually.
Yeah.
But Maybe that's why we haven't been good since. Could you imagine? Yeah, so the Pacers got less than a minute. It's actually funny. I was pretty close. I had them taking Hutchinson. So they were just – he was picked right before them. So your favorite pick – so Nicholas's favorite pick was Bamba going to the Magic. Yeah, that's a great pick too. I think like all the top 6 picks were like, okay, awesome. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I think every team improved.
Mm-hmm. Melvin Frazier from Tulane, I like him too. He's probably announcing it right now.
Yeah, 3 seconds left on the Pacers clock.
That or maybe it's the first trade.
Oh, Nick says he thinks Bamba to the Magic was a great pick.
I just said that to you. Yeah, Clemson says Luka, but he's also like, I'm a Mavs fan too. You're not wrong though.
Yeah, you're not wrong though. You're not wrong.
Come on, sell it. I can see them taking Kyrie Thompson or Bates Diop here too.
Yeah, so here's the Pacers pick.
With the 23rd pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Aaron Holiday from UCLA.
Called it. Aaron Holiday was the pick, point guard from UCLA. Has a couple brothers in the league. I like the pick.
Yeah, I love it. This is cool because, Collison, you got a successor for him to put up against Oladipo.
Where's Justin now? Chicago?
Yeah.
I feel like Drew Holiday's been in the league forever.
Yeah, right? The most underrated point guard in the game right now is Drew Holiday. Alrighty. All right, so Portland's on the board.
Aaron says,
who did New York draft? Kevin Knox.
Yeah, Kevin Knox,
out of Kentucky.
The small forward from Kentucky. Hey, shout out to everybody that's been sticking around too. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, for real.
I know like the second half of the draft kind of gets a little slow, especially for like NBA. It's not like as exciting as like the NFL. But it's still awesome to see that.
Yeah, it still means a lot, regardless. Yeah. And I just appreciate how much you guys just care about the sport as well too. Not even just us,
So Portland's on the clock right now.
I
can see them going Robert Williams.
Really?
Even to back up, what's his name? Nurkic.
They're big on big men, though.
Are they?
Yeah, you got Farouk Aminu. They just traded Noah Vonleh. So.
Well, I can see them going your boy from USC, D'Anthony.
Milton?
Yeah.
Wow, really? That'd be cool.
Replace McCollum.
Oh, wow. I think if they do that, they're going to take Kyrie Thomas.
Okay.
I would love to see that because then there'd be a trade happen. Though.
Yeah.
Maybe not tonight, obviously. Ain't nothing happening now. But. All right, Aaron, we appreciate you visiting, stopping by. You have a good one, man.
Yeah, later, Aaron. Catch you later. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Wow, his sister played there too. Dude.
Thanks, Clemson. Really?
Yeah. Oh my God! What a family, dude. Nah, bro. Nah. They were bred to play ball, bro. Oh, Drew's like. Nah, see, that's my worst team, worse than the Nets.
I like Indiana.
I love Victor Oladipo. You'll never catch me with a Pacers logo on my body at all.
I like Indiana a lot.
It's funny though. I don't like the organization, but loved Granger, loved Paul George, love Victor Oladipo. It's just like
Love Lance.
Oh yeah. Jamal Adams tweeted before the draft who we grabbing at NY Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he tweeted anything since?
No. So not just me.
How about your bros putting on the bases that way?
Yeah, that's crazy. But we're
Leangelo.
I understand why they did it.
Lakers up next.
Could you imagine?
I don't think they'll take him with the first round pick.
No. That'd be the biggest waste ever. Yes, Clemson, I have seen that. You're talking about the that white kid or whatever. He was also playing on like an 8-foot rim, by the way. I don't know if anybody noticed that.
Who?
There's this video going around of this kid. He's like 6'10", but he's like 12, 13 years old or something like that. Just like yamming on these kids, like and like shooting threes, but it's like,
Yeah, so Portland's on the clock. Probably a little over a minute left with this pick, and then after we got the LA Lakers and then the Sixers again. So.
Yeah, getting down to the nitty gritty right now. Last like 6 picks of the first.
In my opinion, I'd like to see him get better on the wing. I mean, from the 3 and 4 spot. I think they need more dynamic players. 3 and D guys that can knock down threes, play off of CJ McCollum, and one of the better point guards in our game.
Less than a minute.
Be able to play off of those guys. Do the small things, do the dirty things.
Yeah, they could go any way, man. They just need better depth. They're deep. They just need better depth. Yeah, what happened to the? Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, we are going to be watching the second round, but we're not going to be live streaming it. Unfortunately, we both got work tomorrow, so. But
what time are you going?
I'm going to 10.
If you're looking for a defender, Kyrie Thomas and Creighton still on the board, even though he's small. Another guy with arms that go forever. So it doesn't matter.
But yeah, we'll definitely be watching. We got Twitters. You can peep us on there. Backcourt Violation at Jet Central.
Yeah, so we have 10 seconds, man. Portland's really taking it down to the wire right here. 24th overall pick in the first round. Let's see who they go with. I think they're going to go with Kyrie from Creighton.
Thomas? Yeah, I agree. I like him a lot. Junior, right? Or is it senior?
Junior.
Cool.
People say, well, they got swept in the playoffs. They're playing in a difficult division.
Diop is still available.
Yeah.
Diop, I could see going to Philly. That'd be sick.
Would be cool, especially since they got a small forward with Zaire. What a weird. That's a trade I can't get over either. I know they got another first round in a couple of years, but.
Picks in.
With the 24th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Anthony Simons.
Whoa! Cool. IMG, my boy. Dude, all right, this kid, wow. I'm huge. All right, so with the 24th pick, the Blazers have taken shooting guard Anthony Simmons, or Simons, I should say. He's technically shooting guard. He's really like combo. Can play off ball, can handle the ball. He was supposed to go and play at Louisville, but then when Pitino got fired, he said he was going to go play overseas. Never went and played overseas. Took like a year off pretty much, just training for the most part. Played his his high school ball at IMG Academy, which is like, it's like Oak Hill and stuff like that. It's a prep academy. Buddy can score. Buddy can jump. He's another one, really athletic, real good at dunks. So he actually came out and said he wants to win the dunk competition. So, yeah, he can jump out the gym. He can get to the basket. I'm huge on him. I think if he would have actually went to college, he would have been a top 15 pick. Let's be conservative.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, they could have got him in the second. They could have, picked right here, then traded back into the second round early. But no doubt, why not? Especially if you have motivation to move one of your guards after this first round
loss.
So,
I like it. It's a potential pick, and they might need a flash in the pan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of that pick. So the Lakers on the board. They got like 4 minutes. I think they would go BPA, to be honest. But
Aaron says Jello to the Cavs.
Second round. I mean, if, whatever. At that point, I don't really.
Comparing him to Monte Ellis.
Cool. That's not a bad comparison. I think he's a little bit bigger than Monte, though. So that should work in his favor. I love it, though. I like that pick a lot, dude. Even though.
Yeah. It's kind of out there. Which I like. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Do it. You got to run, though. All right, so let me know what you guys think. What do you think the Lakers are going to do? I could see them. See, they could go with Shake Milton. I like him a lot, too. I had him going in the second. Same with Simons, but I don't know anymore. Draft Jello. You love Jello, dude. You must love the Ball brothers. I like Lonzo. I don't think LaMelo is going to be anything. Super skinny.
One family can now get Clippers unlimited plans, starting at $40 per line on the network you deserve.
Yeah, LaMelo does suck. But he scored 96 in a game. I don't care what he did. It was public high school. Lakers got under 2 minutes right now. Yeah, he just stayed at the half court line the whole time. Totally agree.
Standard smartphone connectivity. Get 5,000 purchase allowance.
I like that Simons pick. That's crazy. I can't believe he got himself back into the first round. That's not bad. They do need a big man. Yeah, I love the Bulls pick of Wendell Carter Jr. I mean, I probably wouldn't win Porter, but I mean, I get it. I just like what they're building in Chicago. In all honesty, that's a nice little core. What music do I listen to? Rap and hip hop. I've really been on the Kids See Ghosts album the last 2 weeks, man. Whatever. What artist? Oh, I don't know. J. Cole's my favorite, but I like the older stuff too. Pac, Nas. I like the lyricists. In all honesty, rappers like that. Or even like the melodists with like Khalid and everything. Huge into that. Russ is dope. I'm huge into Future. Love Future. I didn't really listen to him much. I'm not into that kind of rap, Same with 6ix9ine, I think it's regardless of what you think about the guy, death is never right. But yeah.
Who did the Lakers pick?
They're picking right now. You didn't miss nothing.
Okay.
Just missed the commercial. Yeah, Kendrick's dope. Logic, Denzel Curry. I was bumping Tarantino too for the longest.
For what, rappers?
Yeah, he asked me what I listen to. So you listen to Logic? Steve-O, you wanted Grayson. Wait, I thought he said earlier he wanted Mo Wagner. Can't have the best of both worlds, homie. You gotta pick one.
He said Mo Wagner.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't get drafted. I think the Nets are gonna pick him.
Really? I would love to see Diop go there, man.
Oh, I was talking about Wagner.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Nets, so I like Diop to go there.
Lakers pick.
Whoa!
Speaking of devil.
Wow! that fits their system, man. Whoa, cool.
Mo Wagner to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Power forward from Michigan. He's gonna be a stretch forward, but he's only the only thing that his energy is there. The defense isn't there yet. The offense game is almost there. Almost. I like it though. Another player to just put in with this young core they got. Steve-O, you're just man. Charlie, I feel you though. Try taking Kevin Knox 9th overall.
8.
No, 9.
9? Was it 9?
Even at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bad pick at all. Not a bad pick. Almost could have fell to the second round, but so Philly's on the clock now. 6'11" he is. Yeah, I like him a lot, man. What footwork. Nice pass.
Oh, yeah, Michigan made the finals, right?
Yeah, they lost to Nova.
You can stretch out a little bit and make it open three. You put the ball.
Michigan's unis are cool. They're kind of like Indiana.
Year after year after year at Michigan. Can be a little emotional at times.
Yeah, but that's what I like about him. So it just said Wagner can be a little emotional at times, and not a bad comparison. Not a bad comparison. They compared him to Mehmet Okur, which I don't know if you remember him from the Jazz back when they had Boozer and Williams and AK-47.
Yeah,
but no, I like that about Wagner, that he plays with the passion. You know,
I think that's a great comparison.
Yeah.
I liked Okur a lot.
Me too. He was one of the first bigs I shot too. You know what I mean?
Whatever happened to him? They just retired with the Jazz?
No, he went. Where did he go?
I think he went to
Brooklyn.
The Pelicans.
No, he went to Brooklyn. Yeah. I want to look that up.
How is Melvin Frazier?
From Tulsa?
Yeah.
He's all right.
What do both of those things coming together as you close your jacket up mean for where you are right now?
If he played for a professional team, how was he able to play for college? I never understood that, because he is from Germany. I knew that. I don't know if that means they're going to trade Randall. I don't know.
Is Randall unrestricted or restricted?
He's restricted. Yeah. It was New Jersey though, Mehmet. He did a year with New Jersey.
Okay.
Brooklyn. It's the last year of New Jersey too.
Yeah, so the Sixers.
He's restricted though.
Who do you think the Sixers are going to pick right here? Robert.
No, I
Robert
like
Williams? Or Shop, whatever.
Maybe Jacob Evans. Maybe what's his name? Shake Melton. One of those two.
So how? Do you want to know what's weird? They said a second ago that Aaron Holiday was the last person in the green room.
Yeah, they did.
Maybe they didn't think he played. I don't know.
Or maybe he was somewhere else.
Yeah.
Philly still got 3 second rounders, dude. I think Phoenix has 2. Let's try for goatness. That's stupid. No, I don't think Jello will get drafted, in my opinion.
I think Diop should be the pick here.
Be a good fit, especially since they just
So how do you like Melvin Frazier? Good.
Yeah, I like Melvin Frazier. He's another one of those just like potential because he's all athleticism,
Okay.
But I like him. Second round, I like him.
Jared Bayless, an expiring contract, $8.6 million. Remember,
Jared Bayless. Oh my God.
So if Bayless goes, that gets you to $35 million. The key is do not take back money. And if you get there,
Yeah, so right now they're just trying to show ways that the Sixers could sign LeBron, and they're saying they'd have to get rid of they wouldn't be able to re-sign JJ Redick, or and they'd have to trade Jared Bayless too, which that's a wash. Like, that's fine. But
who would take Bayless?
Oh, I'm sure if you put in a first round pick, you know,
yeah,
you get a bite. Wouldn't they have to trade this pick though?
For what?
To get LeBron? Because like first rounders get guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like so. I don't know.
So when does free agency start up?
The 7th? Something like that.
Okay, July 7th? Really?
Or the 1st? Something like that. Yeah, it's real soon. You don't think LeBron fits with the – I think the only reason LeBron doesn't fit with the Sixers is because, like, Ben Simmons pretty much does the same thing that he does already. If you remember when LeBron first came to the league, he couldn't shoot threes either. Couldn't shoot – you know what I mean? Like, he had a mid-range, that was about it. But what do I think about LeBron and the Rockets? We were talking about that before the draft started. When we first started this, but I think if it were to have happened, like if it was going to happen, tonight would have been the night where they traded Ryan Anderson and Eric Gordon to make room for him, because one of them's got to go at the least. And I know they were trying to shop Ryan Anderson, and there's so many trades that were supposed to happen tonight that nothing's happening. So Chandler Parsons was supposed to get traded. Obviously, this whole Kawhi situation.
Kenneth Faried.
Yeah, great one, Faried.
Wiggins, maybe.
Yeah. I haven't heard trades with Wiggins. I just heard they're upset with him. But I just don't want to see LeBron go to the West as well. The East is just not.
I do want to see him go because then it just opens it up for the East.
Yeah, but the East isn't good. Like, I'd rather.
That's why I want him to go to the West. Well, here's the pick. Pick for the Sixers.
With the 26th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Landry Shamet from Wichita State University.
Really? Reach and a half. So with the 26th pick, the Sixers have taken point guard Landry Shamet from Wichita State. And he got a lot of love in the beginning of the draft process. I hadn't heard his name much. So I'm not positive what they're doing here, truthfully. It's an interesting pick. Maybe this shows they don't have a whole lot of trust in Fultz. Same position. 6'5", so he's pretty much Fultz's height. Okay. Kind of looks like Trae Young. Yeah.
So Wojnarowski just tweeted that the Lakers are unlikely to resist Mo Wagner with the 25th pick. What does that even mean?
Resist means like they won't be able to say no, which they weren't able to.
I mean, I know what the word resist means. I just find that weird for him just to tweet that the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think he did it for the simple fact that like the Lakers get a lot of views.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say disappointing for the Sixers draft as much so as they're trying to bring in another superstar, and they've already got 2 stars on their team. So it's more so just trying to build the culture, trying to build the right role players, because in reality, defense and the role play, you can get to the finals with your stars, but your role players is how you win it, So they're searching right now for the right players. Trust the process, right? All right, so the Celtics are on the clock right now. I guess they got about 5 minutes. They got Golden State in Brooklyn. So Celtics are one of those teams, whoever they pick is just going to work out, like Brad Stevens. So
Robert Williams.
You really want this guy to go.
I just feel like, with this, because there's rumors that the Celtics were trying to trade up for Mo Bamba. So they're looking for that backup center kind of role.
Yeah, big man.
And if he's the number 1 guy left on the board, then Williams could be just, I don't want to say settling for him, but in reality, they kind of are.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a bad pick. I mean, I thought he'd be picked, like, I think I had him going like 12 or 13. The Clippers were taking one of them. Wait, or one of their picks he'd be taking. So I love Gary Trent Jr. He's not a first-round pick, though.
No, he's not.
I mean, he could be. I'm just saying, like, you could get him in the second. See, he's better than Bruce Brown Jr. They have Brown. Yeah, Jacob Evans is good from Cincy.
Yeah, Nick said that the Sixers draft is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I was just.
Oh,
yeah. They
it was, but then again, you are Philly. You're going to be going to the playoffs next season. You already have a ton of young talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just got to get the right role players. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, exactly.
They already hit their home runs, if you think about it. They got their Simmons, and they got their Embiid and Saric. God, they got Okafor. Like, they hit tons of home runs. Nerlens, they just traded, like, half of them. MCW. So, what, the first 3 they traded, and they kept the last 3.
Yeah.
Hey, man, get it right till it works, or do it till it works.
To start bringing in behind Al Horford, and one player on the board who was a lottery-level talent, Texas A&M's Robert Williams, almost came out after his freshman year
Jet Central
last year,
might be right
and
here.
was projected at that time to be a top 7 or 8 player. Questions about his attitude, work ethic have knocked him almost out of the first round here. But he is high on the Celtics draft board, and if they select him here, he could be a steal of this first round.
Yeah, I agree. So they're talking about the Celtics that they would take Robert Williams from Texas A&M right now, and they said it'd be a steal, and it really would because, you know, they just said he should have been a lottery pick, and like I just said, I had him going like 12 to 13, one of the picks the Clippers had. So, but they were saying he's got like attitude problems and
work ethic.
Work ethic. So I didn't hear anything about that, which I mean that means nothing. But I just. So that they were saying that's the reason he slid. So that's why he'd be a steal. And I mean, you know, Brad Stevens would be one of the coaches to get everything out of him, you know?
Yeah, that's a great point. I remember seeing him in like the pre-draft process, like getting mocked to like LA or like the Clippers. And like those teams in like the early teens, you know?
Yeah.
So the Celtics are on the clock now, then Golden State, then Brooklyn, and then Atlanta. Yo, how does the Warriors not have the first or the last pick?
I don't know. They must have just the way trades happen and stuff like that. Who knows?
Found that kind of weird.
Yeah, so do I. I like football draft. How it just your record is what you're picking, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, they need to keep Marcus. I'm sorry. Like, that's fucking chill. These guys want
I know. LiAngelo.
Yeah, so the Celtics got less than a minute to make the pick. I can't believe Keita Bates-Diop may not be picked in the first round.
I think he's going to go to Golden State.
Oh, wow, that'd be perfect. Elliot Kobo. I love his name, dude. Elliot Kobo.
How's Jacob Evans? I'm going to say Kyrie Thomas. That's who I want Brooklyn to get at this point.
I said I like that. What'd you say? What'd you ask me?
They had a dude.
Oh, Jacob Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like I think we were talking about him earlier. He's like Zaire Smith.
Okay.
You know, one of those really athletic shooting guards. But he can shoot. That's his thing.
Aaron, it's pick 27. The Celtics pick is
about to come up.
Yeah, it's about to come up, like probably as we speak. And then Golden State's picking right after. Then Brooklyn. Then Atlanta. That's going to round out for the first round.
I love Jello, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Everybody loves Jello.
Come on,
all right, well, who's the Celtics pick? I think they're going to go with Williams.
Yeah.
27th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Robert Williams.
Nice. Good call.
Texas A&M University.
So Jet Central was right. The Celtics took Robert Williams, center from Texas A&M, with the 27th pick. Perfect fit. I mean, like we were just talking about him, though, apparently he's got attitude and work ethic problems, but I think Brad Stevens will fix that. He's a big dude. He traveled on that.
Yeah, traveled.
Wow, he can really dunk.
One thing I will say is that it's like this is one of those franchises that seems to always catch a break.
Yeah.
And I mean, is it how more of a break is it than to get like a lottery pick at 27?
Yeah.
You know,
Very
like,
true.
that's just like.
And I'll say this: I'm watching him play, and I'm just trying to draw a comparison. But he reminds me of, like, I've watched tape of Robert Parrish. You know, I'm just trying because he played for the Celtics too. Just kind of, you know, they're comparing him to Tyrese Thomas, but he was kind of a bust in the NBA. But he did have a work ethic problem. So
Steve-O probably would like this pick.
yeah, is he still here? Did he
I
peace
think
out?
he left. Yeah, right. You're right on. Yes, the Warriors are on the clock now. Pick 28, then Brooklyn, then Atlanta.
I'd say this. They really hit on their pick last year. Jordan Bell is going to be a stud. Like, he reminds me of just a smaller Draymond, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I love everything about Jordan Bell. All right, last 3 picks, man. So it's about like 10 minutes left in the draft. Bro.
Yeah, so it's just a commercial right now. There's still some decent players on the boards. Diop, Kyrie Thomas, Jacob Evans. Elliot Kobo, the point guard from France. He's pretty high on him.
Yeah, I like Elliot Kobo. I think the reason that he is going to fall is falling, I guess, is just for the simple fact that Ntilikina came from France, and I just think after he didn't have a great season with the Knicks this year, so people are maybe a little bit intimidated taking a point guard from France again so quickly. Word spreads, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like the guy. I think he's more of a first-round pick than Josh Okogie. So, and it's cool. I like when I get to look up the European players.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just the game is so. My favorite thing about Europe is that, like, there's no goaltending, so you can just like hit the ball off the rim.
So then I think I already asked you this before. The Knicks pick early on in the second round.
I believe so.
Okay.
I'd imagine. It's been forever since they picked. So, Jalen Brunson is still available too. Last time in my mock draft, I had him going 25th to the Lakers. So it looks like he's fallen to the second round. Maybe he'd be a good fit for the Warriors right here, even for Brooklyn.
Clemson says, "I wish Buddy Hield worked out. He was awesome at Oklahoma." Yeah, I still like Buddy Hield. He's actually one of my favorite players. I just like that style of game, just like shooting and stuff like that.
Catch and shoot for the most part. I'm still a big Buddy Hield fan too. I hope that he is part of Sacramento's core.
Yeah, Aaron, they did. They got Wendell Carter Jr. from Duke. Pretty solid pick, I think.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I love it for what it is, you know.
It's just under a minute now for Golden State with the 28th pick. Rounding out the first round. 3.5 hour stream.
That's crazy, dude. We're doing it. Like I said, we're here. We're in it.
Yeah, thanks to everybody that's like sticking around. We got 7 people left in the chat. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, we
really
appreciate it.
That.
All love. Yeah, replace Robin Lopez for sure. Although I think it would be good for him to learn from him for a little bit. I think Lopez might be traded at the deadline. Won't be, half a season left on the contract. The playoff team will definitely take that. His brother's a free agent. I do wonder where Brook is going to go. That's a hard one to find a place for. Dude, that guy really got my attention with Dwight to the Warriors.
Yeah, I know,
I know. That was real cool.
All right, picks in.
Who they have as an all-star? Robin Lopez? We're watching two different NBAs. Or Brook. Maybe Brook. Oh, buddy. Oh, when they drafted him. Yeah, I thought he was going to be an all-star. Yeah.
All right, here's the Warriors pick. 28th overall.
With the 28th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Jacob Evans.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So the Warriors took Jacob Evans, shooting guard from Cincinnati, with the 28th pick. And I like the pick. He's real athletic. A lot of potential. He's got like a quick burst. That's what I like about him. Nice. I didn't realize how big of a body he is for a guard.
What's his measurables?
6'6.5". It says he's 199, but he looks bigger than that, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad that you brought up Buddy Hield. I really like Hield. I still think he could be good. Not like, you know.
I don't think he's bad right now. Yeah, so Brooklyn on the board. They got 4 minutes left. I like either Kyrie Thomas or Keita Bates-Diop here.
Yeah, both of those picks I feel like are. How did Diop do at Ohio State? I mean, like numbers aside, like eye test.
Yeah, eye test. So last year he thought about coming out, and I said to myself when I saw it, I was like, he's not ready. And he came back for, I think it was his junior year, and he balled out. Every year he got better. The defense was never a problem. It was always the offensive game. And right now he's at the point where I think, give a year in the NBA, I think he's going to be good.
This is why this pick is so important with Jacob Evans. It's $200 million plus. Next year,
I'm surprised they didn't trade the pick in all honesty.
The first $300 million plus team, a repeater tax deal.
All right, Nicholas, we appreciate you, watching and staying with us for pretty much the whole time. So
yeah, man, I'll catch you later, man. Thanks so much for tuning in.
This is worth it. If you're going to win 2 championships in a row and 3 out of 4, to spend $200 million, I think a lot of owners would certainly do that. It's better to spend that kind of money and win than spend something close to it and keep losing, right?
Yeah, the Knicks have that problem.
Yeah, Josu says that he thinks that the Lakers will take Jello with their last pick.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. I'm just saying if I was an NBA team, I don't think he's the type of player that should be drafted. But
so, yeah, Brooklyn's on the clock right now. 2 minutes left. Then Atlanta, the 30th pick, and that's going to
wrap it up.
Yep, got to wrap it up.
Remember when Linsanity was a thing?
Yes, I do. That was awesome.
They just stole everything from Boston, dude.
No, Boston stole everything from Brooklyn.
What did I say? Oh, they stole everything from Boston. Yeah. I meant Boston stole everything.
Since the anniversary, and I think what we all learned, and I think it's a lesson for all teams, that if you're going to push all your chips to the middle, make sure you have a safety net. And we did not have that in Brooklyn. I give credit to Sean Marks and that front office there, where they've been able to slowly try to rebuild that team. And the good thing is, though, I get to spend the whole night with you guys. I was going to ask you earlier about the difference.
So who do you think this pick is going to be?
This is Brooklyn, right? Yeah, like I said, Kyrie Thomas or Keita Bates-Diop. I know. If it were me, I'd go Diop. I know you're higher on Kyrie Thomas.
Well,
What?
I haven't watched like hours of tape on these guys.
It just seems like you like Kyrie Thomas.
Yeah, so I do. Because I like getting like older. I don't know really what the
Diop is old too, though. He's like a senior.
Oh, I was thinking Diop is a sophomore.
No. Jalen Brunson is available too, and he's old.
Yeah, but I feel like the Nets are straight with, or they're okay with point guards. D'Lo, Jeremy Lin,
Crab,
Dinwiddie,
Allen Crab.
I'd honestly play Crab at the 3.
Why? He's small. He's like 6'6". I don't not agree. Today's NBA that's what you can do. He can't shoot enough yet, though.
Oh, I love Crab. I think he's a great shooter.
Oh, I love him.
Is this the last pick for you guys? Well, we're going to be just doing the Atlanta Hawks one, which is the 30th.
So 2 more, I guess.
Yeah.
But the Nets are picking right now. Adam Silver should be walking up. I love to do the whole NBA draft, but we both got work. I might, when I go home, when I leave here, try and set it up real quick. I don't know if I'll have enough time, though.
At least for the Knicks pick.
Yeah, at the very least, I'll do a reaction to tonight and the Knicks picks, like, separately. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely need to do a Kevin Knox reaction video because I need some time to think about this, too. You know what I'm going to say because I just don't want to be staring at the screen for 20 minutes. Like,
yeah.
Ugh. And it's like when they took Ntilikina, I was like, you know what? Okay, a European, fine. They hit on the first one, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling for because it's like 3 hours, 40.
How is it? Probably 4 hours, dude. Yeah. Dinwiddie did step up.
I was thinking Dinwiddie could be used as like a trade, like to go up to 14 or something with Denver, but shit, or that would suck, man, because like yeah, that was great. That was I got a lot of heat for that reaction, but like,
did you really?
Yeah, because they're like, oh man, like Darnold's gonna be so good and stuff, but like,
yeah, but
I get it. Like Darnold was definitely like a first round pick or like a top 10 pick and stuff, but in my eyes, I was looking at Josh Rosen for like over 2 years, probably 2.5 years, and thinking that the Jets have no opportunity. They have no chance to get this guy. And if he is somewhat available, then we have got to take him. And he was sitting there on the board, and we passed on him. So it was just kind of like a shot in the heart.
I think what it is, everybody gets married to a player. You know, me this year was like, I wanted Miles Bridges. And then when Porter was available, I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So, everybody. See, I don't like those. You don't need to put Brooklyn on that. That's too much. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a Nets fan, you live in New York, man, you just not. There's something wrong with you. Yeah, I wanted Baker too, but I was happy with. I like USC, so I was happy with Darnold. My only worry with him is he's gonna be clutch or not. In all honesty, I think he's gonna be.
Aaron says he watched this whole video.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. We appreciate it.
For friggin' nearly 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah, man. You're a trooper, dude. Good lord. And I think he's in another country too. He was saying.
Oh, really?
So you're even.
My hat goes off to you, man.
Yeah, it's just the 5 of us now. Oh, 6 now. 2 right here, 4 right there.
Brooklyn finally with the pick. Yeah, finally. Then we got one more pick, which is the Hawks, and we're gonna be wrapping it up.
With the 29th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Janan Musa.
Oh, my dude! Wow.
Is he a beast?
Yeah. I don't know. All right. So the Nets with the 29th pick took small forward Zazin Musa from Bosnia Herzegovina. I don't know how to say the second one, but he's from overseas. I like him a lot, actually. I thought I think in my first mock draft I had Utah taking him with the 21st pick. So just remind he's a shooter. Yeah, man. He's tall. He's lengthy.
Is he good?
Yeah,
you like him?
Yeah, I like him a lot actually. Like I think he should have went way higher than this, even what I had him at. But I just don't. You know how it is with the Europeans. It's just like you never know where they're going. I like this kid a lot. Brooklyn's an interesting place, though. But Kenny Atkinson is from the same, he's a Spurs disciple. He's a Popovich, so they're good with the Europeans.
Yeah, I know they liked him a lot in the pre-draft process.
Yeah.
I think there was some story about like him being able to come out or something like that a little bit early, or the Nets have had their eye on this guy for.
I think he tried coming out last year, and he took his name out. I think he went to the combine and everything, and then saw he wasn't going to be a first rounder.
Yeah, so I think Brooklyn was going to pick him last year. They liked him.
Wow, all right, so we're on the last pick of the first round now. Hawks are on the board. They got less than 5 minutes.
Do you like that guy better than Knox?
Wow, I couldn't answer that. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really not high on Knox, dude. So.
I thought Kevin Knox would be straight.
Wow.
I mean, I guess he still could be, but.
Yeah, well, I mean, he hasn't even played a second in the league yet, so we don't know. But you think this kid's gonna be the next Kevin Durant, Aaron? That's
Who, Kevin Knox or?
No, Zazen.
Oh, okay.
I'd say more Dirk than anything, but that's just trying to.
Okay, so now you get the word of the pick. It has to be printed out on the card. If there's a pronunciation issue, they have to make sure that Adam Silver.
Why is there so much to a process?
Yeah.
Clemson says that there's reports that Josh Allen is looking like a third stringer for Buffalo.
Peterman, I'm hearing is.
Peterson sucks, dude.
Oh, no,
Peterman
this was
sucks.
not pick.
I don't like Peterman.
They're saying Peterman's going to win the job.
What?
Because,
But what about McCarron?
they're saying he's beating him out.
No!
Because Peterman, supposedly took it really hard, that game that he lost against the Chargers.
Cool.
And it's been really working, to get better.
Dude, but I love McCarron. I love AJ McCarron.
Yeah. Yeah, Silver's better at announcing the picks than Goodell.
Yeah, but I don't mind Goodell. Honestly.
Yeah, neither do I. But as far as just naming off reading off the names.
Yeah. So I think a surprise pick right here. I don't know if they'll take him, but I like point guard Javon Carter from West Virginia. He's kind of like a Patrick Beverly type player to me, and he's a senior, so he's a little bit earlier. I don't know if they'll do that.
So 3 guards.
Yeah, which is probably why they won't. But I mean, I feel like Atlanta's a team that needs an identity, and as I speak, Adam Silver's bringing them up. So we'll see who they take.
Yeah, last pick.
In the 2018 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Omari Spellman.
Nice.
Villanova University.
Cool. All right,
know him.
Yeah, so 30th pick in the draft, the Hawks take power forward Omari Spellman from Villanova. Obviously, he's real poised. Obviously, was on the championship team. He's got a nice 3-ball, good floor spacer, smart player. Good pick, in all honesty. He's gonna. It goes with what they've been doing. He's gonna spread the floor. So that's about it for the first round. Phoenix is on the clock for the first pick of the second round.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on,
dude. I appreciate you. Letting me come through.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. But all right, guys, we appreciate it, man. Thanks for staying tuned or sticking with us the whole time. 24-hour sedge.
Yeah, and yeah, don't be surprised if you see some new videos on his channel, probably either tonight or tomorrow regarding the draft. I don't know if you're going to be live streaming the second round or at least
I'm going to try. I
reaction.
probably won't be able to get it up in time, but
okay.
I'm gonna.
All right. Well, we'll end it and I'll let you get to it.
Yeah, man. One last shout out to my dog Jet Central for hooking it up, man.
Yeah, and shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Clemson Jacob sticking around. Aaron stuck around a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We appreciate all the love from everybody. So we'll see you guys next time, man.
Yeah. Catch you guys later. Thanks for sticking up.
Yes, sir. Pass it on.